Hello my fellow viewers, my name is Ren the MultiViewer, and this is the recap of the previous episode of The Broken Realms. So, last time on The Broken Realms, we had a bit of a retcon with Bruno. So, as soon as Bruno came back to the water plane, he immediately drowned, but was visited by the voice, and was basically told that he's been granted water breathing for the duration of his time in the water plane. However, this went unnoticed by the rest of the party because the voice used time stop. And ever since the party has been back in town, Bruno has been extremely distant because he's trying to process everything. And he's been off wandering around while the rest of the party was doing their stuff, which was investigating the quarry and dealing with the earth cultists. During this time alone, Bruno was visited by a detective by the name of Detective Delarose, who is a warlock, and her familiar had found Bruno wandering around. After basically a heart-to-heart talk of sorts, Delarose explained why she was in town. She was actually sent out to find the party, most notably Norfinas, since he's the mayor's assistant and he went missing. Eventually, they come to discover that Norfinas and the party had gone off to the quarry, which is when the second earthquake happens, and they immediately went off. After looking through the various rooms that the previous party had already looked through, they come across them midway through the battle in the Believer's room, where they do all their scrying and predictions and everything else. They said Bruno and Detective Delarose assist in the combat, and eventually they manage to capture the leader of this advanced scout party of Black Rock cultists. Eventually, this leader, named Larocque, explains everything. He spills the entire beans about the Believers. They also why the Earth Cultists were basically there, and information about the Earth Cultist itself. So, what happens? Immediately afterwards, the party decided to take him alive along with the other Earth Cultists that Norfinas had locked away earlier behind one of the dwarven statue doors, and immediately taking them to the constable. While also having the constable summoning the elder of one of the elders of the town, Barracudas, who was also a member of the Believers, and holding him to his promise, Barracudas was brought in for questioning. And that's the end of the recap.
Right, so as I was saying, if you guys want to go to the Maps tab and look at the first one for the Desserin Valley, you guys are Red Larch, which is pretty much middle left.
Yep.
And you guys need to go to Summit Hall, which is practically just the middle of the map.
Oh, yep.
There's not really a straight path. Yes, you could technically take a straight path through the mountains, which is not an easy thing, and I super don't recommend it because I'm going to throw a bunch of shit at you.
We could just teleport to Bards right in, because that has a crystal there, and we can just...
Did I say there's a crystal there? I don't remember.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Yeah, I mentioned that we had 3 wish crystals. We had the one up in the sky and the 2 down here.
Cool. I honest to goodness could not remember if I said there was a crystal at Bards, right? Because
there
I was
is.
using the default map from Bards, right?
Yep.
Okay, so to use that, you save yourself. You guys, I said it was about 200 miles to get to Summit Hall, but that was the longest path. Say, for example, if you'd gone up the long road and then down the stone trail, or taken the larch path to the stone trail back to Summit Hall. That was like the long way. The shorter way to Barge right to Summit Hall, that was going to be about 140 miles. And then this way, you're saving 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. You're saving 80 miles.
Okay.
So to get from Bards right to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's still about 100 miles.
Yep.
I feel like the song that's coming in from the speakers right now is Pride's anthem of "Tell me of the things that you regret."
We're walking all the way through the fucking city. Now we're gonna go up to the fucking mountains. Oh fucking boy! Look, there's a dragon.
Give me 1 minute. I have the wrong book with me. I don't have the module because.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I ordered a copy of the Player's Handbook and the Monster Manual on Black Friday.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. So
Nice.
we'll be going through Bards right, won't we?
Oh. Shit.
Hey, I'm okay with this.
I'm okay with going through the mountains now.
Yeah. No amount of, I would rather deal with whatever is in the mountains than dealing with
Bards right.
Dealing with a happy pride.
well, not Pride getting any kind of gratification from his stupid ideas.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. So you guys have decided that you guys are going to go. Take the Bards right. I've got stuff planned for that.
Could you repeat that? You kind of quieted down a bit there.
Yeah, I was away from my microphone as I was grabbing stuff and talking.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the music kind of got over your voice a bit.
It's okay. I was saying, okay, so you guys have decided to go for the southern path. I've got stuff planned for that. Alright, so what time are you guys leaving in the morning? Or morning, afternoon, night? I don't know. What time are you guys teleporting?
Oh,
Probably
absolutely,
in
you
the
should travel
morning.
at night. Night's always the safest time to travel.
Oh, you guys are teleporting to Bards right, so...
I'll probably say afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, before anything though, guys, pick your thing from the menu to to take with you because it is morning now.
Devil sausage. Oh shit, that was the other thing too. Hang on.
I
I
take
can-
a deviled sausage as well.
All right, Groc, what are you taking?
The rock lobster.
Gotcha. And here I'll just give Groc a skewer too, just because he could use a little he could use a bonus damage thing once in a while too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, during that time skip, I would have taken time and used one of my rituals, one of my spells, to summon a
Oh,
familiar.
Oh yeah.
And I also have armor now, so that I can pick up my armor and stuff too.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Pride, you would have been able to grab your sword cane as well.
Yes, I would have.
So what happens to, because we brought in those two cultists and the believers, what happens now with them?
Pretty much as I told you what was going to happen when we were playing last week. I wrote out that several people have been either arrested or they've just kind of skipped out of town in the dark of night. Since this town doesn't really even have a prison, it's got a butcher shop, and that's not being weird and cryptic.
Yeah.
They had to call in for some sort of guard service, and they've been taken away. I'm gonna say they've been taken away to Waterdeep,
Yeah.
because I at one point would really like to bring you guys to Waterdeep.
Mm. I actually had something planned, but okay.
I mean, it's been 3 days.
Yeah.
What did you have planned?
I was gonna sort of try and prevent, like, because of what Barracuda sort of told us, I would have convinced him to maybe do like a plea deal, something like, you give us all the members, you tell us all the names of the members, if you're telling the truth, then I'll make sure that you sort of stay here, you'll be on like supervision, like house arrest, kind of. And then we sort of got all the members and sort of like send them to prison, maybe confiscate their businesses and use it to help prepare the town sort of thing and fund money into the town that way through their businesses?
The mayor is gonna hold a town meeting about that, and tell you what, I'm gonna let the dice decide. 10 and below, he gets a lesser sentence. 10 and above, he gets the house arrest.
Okay.
12.
Okay, so he gets
House arrest.
house arrest.
Yeah.
Oh, also, did Barry's character join us yet, or are we still waiting for that to happen still? I'm just making sure.
I'm assuming no.
Wait,
we can have it that you join them at the inn where these guys are going to,
Bards, right? Okay.
or you can make your way to town.
Yeah, she could have traced De La Rose to Bards right before De La Rose went, I think someone's following me, and now she can't find her anymore. So she's kind of headed dead end on her, I'm going to make this job easy thing.
Yeah.
And then I guess there's one other thing. Since we did have the 3 days, I think I'm going to do the thing where I say, like, I'm going to start with Pride and recruiting him to help me with my food truck. Since then I'll just ask Barry's character afterwards when we meet her. When she joins our team.
If you encounter her at the inn, she would be plying her trade. Because yes, the PI thing is something that she gets hired to do, and she's very good at it, and that is because of past things. But she's trying to be a musician. Because people keep hiring her to do the PI thing and not the musician thing. So she would be attempting to get work playing music at the inn, and they probably would be like, we got like 5 other people already playing music right now. We don't need a 6th person, but if you want to clean out some rats.
Yeah.
Okay, other than that, I'm ready to play. I'm ready to. Well, yeah. Other than that, like, I got my armor. So should I change then?
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear that last bit. You cut out.
I did get my new armor. Should I change my IC then?
Yes.
What should it be changed to then?
What was the armor again?
God, it's been a while. Did we make it scale or plate armor? I forget.
I doubt it's plate.
No.
I was like, not plate, half plate? Was it something like that? I think we said scale, but we were able to make it into like that idea that I had for the design.
Might have been scale. I straight up don't remember. It's been so long. The problem is the weight. One of them requires a specific strength to actually even wear it.
That's plate.
I think it was something like not plate, but it was like something.
You gotta have a strength of 15 to wear plate. You're wanting heavy armor or medium armor? Maybe you're thinking half plate?
I think it's half. I think I got half plate. That's what I did.
It sounds about right.
As a heads up, by having half plate, you have disadvantage on any stealth check.
Oh, then I'll do scale. I think I wasn't sure which one it was, but I think I'll just do scale then in that case. I'll make it a scale armor.
Disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah.
You probably want breastplate or a chain shirt or something like that.
Okay, breastplate's fine.
Okay, breastplate is still AC of 14 plus
Got
your
it.
dex modifier.
So 16.
Cool.
Got it. And then other than that, I asked the waiters at the when I work out to start training like teaching Pride how to do like waiting and stuff. And wait, is the waiter the Kroatoa guy that hates me?
Yeah.
Can I do something to try and reconcile with him?
Sure. You're gonna have to roll a persuasion with disadvantage.
Yeah. We did kind of kill his cousin.
I mean, he's alive now.
Can I just play my guitar while he's talking with him, just to aid?
I'm gonna say no, not this time. Not to be that kind of railroading, but we're gonna have to roll that persuasion with disadvantage.
That's fine.
Sorry. No.
9.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Wait, can I use inspiration? I never used it.
I'm gonna. No.
Right, fine.
I mean,
That-
if the inspiration would the inspiration give advantage to that, because otherwise that would just nullify the advantage, and it would be the same roll.
Yeah.
For the
Oh, that's right. Dang. All right, then I'll just teach Pride whatever I know from watching people work and stuff in the tavern.
Hmm.
I mean, you can still try and make the effort. Whether you make it worse is entirely up to you, but
Isn't there an owner that could teach him?
Yeah, I'll ask the owner then. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just reading something. Sorry, what was that?
Could I ask the owner to teach Pride?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Will I have to roll for that or nah?
Nah.
Okay, then yeah, the owner
think-
You didn't threaten to feed the owner to a shark.
Plus, you didn't
but
kill the
Pride,
owner's cousin.
if you want to roll some sort of intelligence check to see how much you retain.
Oh, fun.
No, but he's stupid.
Oh, really? Wait.
You have a
He
worse-
has low intelligence.
Bitch, you
No, he
said?
doesn't. He's not
No,
that
he
bad.
doesn't.
I thought that was his problem. Or wait, what was his low thing again?
No,
Strength.
he plays a stupid
Con and
character.
strength.
Oh, only strength. Then wait, why does he keep? Then I always thought that he kept saying he's playing his character. I thought that the character had low intelligence or something because of how
No.
many dumb
No,
ideas he has.
No,
No.
common sense and intelligence are different things.
Yes.
Yeah, he
yeah,
Oh.
that wisdom, not necessarily a low intelligence. His wisdom
Okay.
score may not be all that great.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
his constitution and strength that are bad, but other than that, his intelligence is pretty good. and his
Okay, I didn't know
wisdom
that. My
is
bad.
pretty
You're the one
equal.
with the negative modifier in intelligence.
Do I still
So-
have that?
So then he does know better because
Yeah,
his
I do.
intelligence and wisdom say he does, but he chooses to ignore both good sense and intelligence to have his ideas anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, Pride, explain how come in your modifier you got a +1.
Oh, that's because
Jack of all trades.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jack of all trades.
Okay, then yeah, Pride learned his stuff then. Good.
Mhm.
All right, and then I guess other than that, we're back at Bards, right? What are we doing exactly? Like we're going to be guarding something?
No, you're making your way up to the summit hall. That's where the one dude was saying that he had brought the Mirabar consulate.
The Earth cultist scout party leader said something about that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then I guess if you guys are gonna check that out, can I go out into the city and do another food sale?
Yeah, sure. You guys all kind of gather around the crystal. You all hold hands. You concentrate really hard, and then all of a sudden, you kind of just reappear outside the Bards right in. You've been told it now has under new management.
Probably wouldn't know.
They make a whole bunch of money. They're now a tourist destination. Come see the haunted barn. Or this is where we had witnesses of a ghost haunting the hotel. Ooh. They get a whole bunch of patrons to come by. Even now, they are currently in the middle of having a guided tour.
Pride just looks over at Norf and Groc.
Say one word, and you get.
You know you're not getting any of the profit from this, right?
I know.
Say
but-
one- say one word, and you're losing a horn.
Also, it's not like anyone will believe you to begin with. You're alive.
Yeah. I mean, the
just
plan
kinda-
was never to have me be that really profit from this soon anyway.
I just kind of slightly unsheath my katana just to let the electricity start flowing from it.
But I will show you just how much money I can make off of this without having to really intervene with any of the whole myth. Pride's
What, like
going
make
to
a
do
folk
some
song?
no, Pride's gonna go and do some street performing. Play for money.
And I'm gonna cook for money.
Oh, looks like
Give me 1 second.
Let's compete to see who makes more money. Probably me, considering I made 125 gold last.
Who knows?
To be fair, we would have made more if Pride didn't screw us over.
Exactly. That's why I'm not.
You say that, but look at how much money we currently have.
We have a lot of money, but who says we
that
can't have
wasn't-
more?
that wasn't related to anything that had to do with like the ectoplasm or anything like that. That was completely separate.
Yeah.
Pride
Here, I'm trying to do something
Right.
on...
Pride was only directly involved in that he was there fighting as well.
That's
That
fine.
was just-
Before I forget, actually, before I do this whole selling thing, I actually just remember there is one thing I wanted to do if I ever did stuff like this again.
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to put a GIF?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to put an image. Here, I put the image into Discord. That's what Bards
right in.
looks like.
Oh, we get to know what it looks like. Oh,
That's cool. That's nice.
I didn't realize that was Bards.
Hogwarts.
I thought it was just another town.
Huh.
Oh.
Damn.
It's
Oh.
Hogwarts.
Oh yeah,
You
but
wouldn't know that from what the map looks like. The map
Yeah, that's-
make it look like some shithole.
No, I know.
I mean, technically, this would be considered a shithole.
Yeah.
That looks like a nice little bustling town, though.
Yeah.
oh yeah, and
Can you guys hear me
Ghost.
good still?
Yeah.
yeah, we can hear you fine.
Okay, good. Hmm?
Oh, I got a better image apparently.
Oh no, I'm not Ghost in this scenario. That's the DM. Sorry. Because of the sheet cake ghost thing, they get called ghosts like almost everywhere else.
hi, Cody.
Sorry.
There,
Tell
there's
Cody I
a
said
much
hi.
better picture.
Oh my god.
Nice.
And it's
oh yeah,
just
but
slightly to the left.
Ghost, real quick. How much would it have cost if I wanted to get a sign to put on Brecky's back so that like whenever I'm like selling food on the streets, I can like have a sign of my food, of the name of my food, of my mobile restaurant on him?
Oh,
That
probably
depends. How
10
much would you
silver.
want? I don't know. How much would Pride charge you for that? Pride would be able to make that.
All right, Pride. I mean, hell, I'll just give you a gold if you make it for me. That's it. I don't
So
care
Pride
about
just
the.
walk over and pick up a piece of driftwood.
Really, man?
Hold on. Watch my magic. Alright, so under my carpenter's tools, what skill would this be?
Why don't you just click on the carpenter's tool and just use that? Apparently, I can click on my
Because
chef's tools and do it.
Yeah, but it has a query attribute because
I would
can
say
use it.
dexterity.
Yeah,
let's say I
guess-
wanted to use it to carve through a door, that would be strength.
But it's also,
They're trying to make something that looks good. That's actually definitely a manual dexterity thing.
yeah. And plus, you're also trying not to hurt yourself in the process, too. So that
Really?
takes precision.
Hey, 20. It's a
It's
good
20,
sign.
Pride just picks up some driftwood, he just starts carving it. In like 2 minutes, he's got a nice looking sign.
Got it. I'm just gonna hang it over Brecky. I'm just gonna tie some rope and hang it over Brecky's back, so it's like kind of on the side of his body. So like you at least like see the sideway view of Brecky, and there's just like a sign on his back that says whatever I'm gonna name the restaurant eventually, because I still haven't thought of a good name yet.
Okie dokie, who do that? Sorry, I'm still just looking at pictures. I'm totally listening. Alright. Nice. Nice. Let's see. I'm trying to read stuff, and it's to the point of like I don't fucking want to make you guys do a heist mission because the book here has stuff that you could go to Bards right in, and you can there's a mystery to be solved here. I really don't want to make you guys do that.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do is, you guys got the Bards right. You can get all the supplies you want. So you wanted to buy a bunch of ingredients, I'm sure.
Yep.
Before the market stall closed. So I'm gonna say it costs you about 10 gold to buy just basic ingredients, meat and vegetables.
I'll just buy all my ingredients, get some extra, and just that'll be enough to get extras to do for the selling to people on the streets.
Yeah, exactly. It's what you guys want to spend the night in Bards, right? Try and make a bit extra copper, or just say fuck it and just travel along.
Well, it's still morning, so I mean, I'm just gonna sell food for like an hour. Probably sell food for like an hour or two, and then we can get going. Like if you guys are checking some stuff here anyway.
Yeah,
You guys want to go on a tour of the haunted stables?
No.
Brad's gonna play
No.
for money.
Yeah, I'm good on seeing what Pride's bullshit created.
Okay, so Dynn, roll me some sort of. I know it's. Yeah, roll me a performance check, Dynn. This is just gonna be based to see how much money you can earn.
Okay.
While he's doing that, a blonde, very pretty blonde girl kind of approaches him at some point during his
15.
performances, and just kind of like, she claps and she's like, "Yeah, this is great. Excuse me, darling, but could you maybe not play for like an hour so I could get a slot in?"
That wasn't Pride. That was Dynn making food.
Yeah, she's saying that to Pride because Pride would be playing with the.
I have yet to roll my performance check.
That would be during that. Yeah.
Yeah. Depending on how good or bad it is, you might get that chance. If it's bad enough, they'll kick him off anyway. Oh, 19. Wow.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Dynn, I'm gonna say you earn about in 1 hour. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say you earn about 75 gold.
Okay, works for me.
Even at based on dollars, $10 per meal over the sake of an hour.
Yeah, $70 works. 75 works.
And Pride, what you get for your performance, it's not that no one's listening. It's a really good role, but a lot of people are kind of doing their own kind of thing. You're kind of busking at this point. Buskers would probably get a little bit less. They'd probably get like maybe a dollar or two as a tip, as opposed to Dynn, who'd get like $10 per meal. So, the hour, I'd say you probably were able to pull in, I don't know, 20 gold at the most. If you were performing inside a bar or a tavern during a busy night or something, I would say you would have gotten a lot more. But for early morning, busking on a street corner, not that much.
Yeah.
Wait, I just realized I know what I'm doing right now. I'm making omelets for people for breakfast.
Bacon, eggs, omelets, fresh toast.
Yeah, get the brekkie. Get your brekkie here. Welcome to the brekkie meal. Get it. That's actually, I think that's what I'm going to make my brekkie. That's what I'm going to name one of my menu items when I actually sell food. The brekkie meal. It's just breakfast.
It's the kids' breakfast meal.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Speaking of brekkie, what is your 20-foot shark doing right about now?
He's behind me with the sign on him.
Gotcha. See, that's usually quite the bigger attraction of what's bringing people in. They're like, "Oh, okay, that's a big scary shark. Oh, but he's got a sign on him. Okay, that's not so bad."
Exactly. He helps with advertisement.
He's got a sign on him.
He's my mascot.
He's got a small puppy.
Pride, what do you have Bubbles doing? Is he like helping you in any sort of way with your performance? Is he scaring people off?
Why would Bubbles be helping him? He's my pet now.
Yeah, Pride would have gave Bubbles to.
Yeah, Pride gave Bubbles to me.
Yeah. Well, technically, I gave Bubbles to Dynn.
Dynn, yeah. Norfinas gave him to me after
Because
Pride
Pride
died.
now has a familiar, which
Yeah.
is a rattlesnake. I call Zaid.
Oh my god.
So,
Okay.
yeah. I guess Breckie's just on top of Bubbles on top of Breckie right now.
I already like him more than Pride.
What? Pride's familiar?
Yeah.
Well, have you ever played Mass Effect?
I think we're gonna have to.
Oh,
work
yeah,
something
okay.
out. I think we're gonna have to work something out about Bubbles and Dynn. I don't know if I'm gonna let you have two animals because the bonus action is to control one of them.
Well, I mean, I can't use Brekkie inside anyway, so now I haven't bonus actions as is.
I mean, I guess that works.
Sorry, I didn't know. I thought you were fine with that since we've been doing that for the past for the past 2 games.
Yeah,
I think I just forgot about that. Was all.
yeah, that'd have been established.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. What are we doing now? Norfinas, what are you doing during this whole thing?
I haven't really decided, so I'm just sort of walking around town, keeping my ear to the ground, just to see if there's anything going on. What was that?
I would also be with Norf.
So do I
I
need
had to manually lower Mary's volume.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Really loud now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, I am now driving, so I can't just, like,
Oh.
mute. So, yeah. Well,
That explains it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, so what were you doing, Norf? I couldn't really hear you.
Okay, I don't know what else I could technically do, so I'm just walking around town just to keeping my ear to the ground for information and whatnot.
Not going on that tour then? Okay.
I already know how the tour goes, and I think I might spoil it for people.
And, Groc, what are you doing?
Probably be doing just kind of the same thing as Norf, even if I'm not technically like traveling with him. I just kind of be gathering information where I can, keeping as far away from that barn.
Yeah. I might be just browsing.
One sec to find the page I'm looking for, and I will tell you at least some information you might hear, Norfinas.
I might also see if there's any Thieves Guild activity here as well.
Well, basically, you're hearing rumors of the Womford bat once again. You guys remember hearing about that bat the first time?
No.
That was probably a while ago. The only thing
Was a
else...
while ago.
Months.
Yeah.
We haven't been to Bards right for like in real life time. It'd be like what 4 months.
And
But
we're
there was
only-
no mention of any Womford bet.
Yeah, the bat of Womford, which is, the town that's just outside the inn.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to find the page that I was reading from. Womford. You've been hearing how a bunch of Womforders, how a bunch of Womforders have been locking and barring their doors and shuttering their windows at night because the Womford bat, a nocturnal predator that snatches folk from the town around, has been going around and plucking villagers from the streets or from the outlying areas once again. Things were thought to have cooled down over the past couple weeks, but no, alas, that is not the case, as the Womford bat has struck again.
Okay, so based off the information I know about, is there an actual description of the Womford bat? Like, has people actually seen it, or are they just sort of assuming that it's a bat?
You keep getting all kinds of different descriptions of it. Some people say it's got wings. Some people say it's got arms and wings. Some people are saying it's a giant bat. Some people are saying it's a man bat. It's like the
My
Mothman.
favorite Batman villain.
Yeah.
I'm basically saying that the Womford bat is like the Mothman. There's not really too many accurate descriptions, and they all kind of vary.
He's Batman.
So, but people have been going missing.
Yes, people have been going missing.
Alright, I might have a theory. But I'll keep it to myself for now. Is there anything else?
Let's see, where are you guys on the map? Okay, so you guys are in Bards, right? Ironford. Let me read if there's anything happening in Ironford. Read Ironford last. Excuse me. Oh, Ironford is not what I was thinking. You've been hearing about way back off to the west. I have to think which direction is west. Back to the town of Amphale. You've been hearing that Amphale, which lies on the long road about 3 days north of Waterdeep. The town is named after Amphale the Just, one of Waterdeep's early warlords who is said to haunt the surrounding hills in spirit form, fighting away monsters. Horses are bred and trained there. Which water Havian. Okay, whatever. I guess that's the breed of the horse. Water Havens. Horses are bred and trained here. Rich Water Havians. Good Lord, that's a weird name. That's the people, I guess, of Waterdeep. Rich Water Havians maintain secluded estates in the hills, and farmland is plentiful. Stands of dark duskwood and spruce trees are everywhere. Hearing about how weird cryptic messages have been popping up in various places of Amphale, of this group calling themselves the Great Shalarn, and it's totally not like the Cicada group.
Right.
And these statues are usually appearing. The Great Shalarn is a statue, and that's where these mysterious messages have been appearing.
Okay.
Let's see. Bardrite. Read that. Golden Fields. What's Golden Fields? Sorry, I had to take a minute to listen. There's like yelling going on outside, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
Talking loudly.
There's a gang war happening right outside Ghost Door.
Teenagers, no. That's what it is. It's just teenagers. Golden Fields. You've heard rumors about Golden Fields, how the Mirabar delegation was supposed to have passed through the Golden Fields in the very south of the map here, not too far down the river from the Bards right in Womford, that you would have been able to take a ferry ride down there, but it would have taken the better part of the day to take the ferry down the river. But that's about it, other than a couple ghost sightings and various haunted keeps along the way. Find out.
Oh, I saw a ghost. He's DMing my game right now.
I knew you were going to go there, but I didn't stop you.
Yes, you didn't, and you should feel ashamed.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rocks fall, you die. Your kitchen stand suddenly explodes in a horrible kitchen fire. Unfortunately, it was a grease fire, and since you guys are all underwater, the grease is actually spread by the water you're currently underneath, and you die.
Damn it! I did not let Pride cook.
EPK. All right, so this is my new dinosaur paladin.
I wonder what would happen if I use Firebolt to cook things more fast. Let's see. Boom.
And I'm just a sea chicken.
I mean, since technically my character never got introduced, can I just bring this character into the new game?
Sure.
This is Norfinas' twin brother, Noximus.
The sea chicken shall lead.
It's just Norfinas, but with a
Mustache.
big dastardly mustache.
Yeah.
A mustache and beard like toupee thing.
Evil mirror verse beard.
Exactly. Okay, let's continue now.
Yes.
You mean a goatee?
Yeah, pretty much.
I said goatee.
You said toupee.
Oh, toupee. I said toupee. My bad. That's a hair thing.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's about all you really find out asking around town here about various things.
Hmm.
And is there anything else you guys want to do in this, this big town, apparently?
Yeah.
A lot bigger than I realized it was.
This map makes it look real dinky.
I know, the map makes it look really fucking tiny, but then that one that I posted on the Discord makes the place look fucking huge.
It grew larger because of Pride's stupid plan.
Yeah, we'll just say that.
Woo.
It's like one of those dinosaur sponges that you like put a little tablet in the water and then it expands.
Yeah.
In this case, you put it in some ectoplasm and expanded.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back onto our adventure.
After leaving the town, you guys start making your way to Womford. You guys just gonna pass on through. Oh, as you're hold on, let me find the right page. Just describe Womford real quick. I know I'm being really, really bad DM by not having all this stuff prepared.
Nah.
I've been busy.
It's okay. 2 days ago, Monty went into overdrive for you.
Well, I'm not even trying to keep up with what she can do.
Also, weren't we gonna pick a berry and
Yeah.
Bards, right?
Oh yeah, right.
I was trying to introduce my character to Pride while he was busking. I had this idea that maybe the town's busking laws only allowed for like one person, like one corner that you're allowed to busk in. So she was just like trying to wait her turn, and he just kept doing good. So like, he's like, oh, I'll just do it at the tavern. And you get to the tavern, and he's playing music there. So like, she just can't. She can't seem to like find a moment to like play any music. But if you want her to like go to that the place where the bat is, because basically at the lapse of like there's this guy just continually playing music, he can't get any music going. And she's like, I guess I'll do this other thing that's gonna make me money then. Crime solving. It's been consistent. And she's always like everywhere she's gone, like most of her life, it's been, oh, can I play my viol here? Yeah, we've already got a musician, but if you want to solve this problem for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pride would have just been playing music out on the street.
So I just have this mental montage of her continuing like, oh, well, if I go and do him, oh, he's there.
Pride constantly gets in the way.
What? I need to play my music. It's been too long since I've played music. Couldn't play music when I was dead. No hands.
So we can very easily, if she goes to this this town and then she just recognizes Pride as that guy.
Yep.
And she can approach him and speak to him then, and that gets her introduced to the party.
Okay. So what's happening?
I guess we're going to Womford.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to Womford. I'm just reading. Apparently not much this book has to say about Womford. So I get to make something up. I was trying to see what the book had to say, and I was kind of relying on what the book was doing. Okay, completely original stuff. I can do this on the spot.
You
You
got
get
this.
to Womford, and you see it's not that big of a town. It's significantly smaller than Red Larch. It's more of a river town. It kind of ferries a bunch of goods from some quarries that are maybe kept up. Riverguard Keep, which is in the dead center of the map, is a very important outpost along the way. And Womford is kind of used as a trading post for many things, or even just ferrying up supplies. As you're running through town, Norfinas, you have been told about various, rumors of the Womford bat that have been going around, and you've heard from a bunch of people that the bat is of various descriptions and sizes. That people are kind of becoming too scared to wander the streets too much.
I probably would have told the rest of the guys about this, yeah?
Oh, you can do that now if you want, or you can just we could have just said that you'd done that.
Yeah, I just sort of... Yeah, I tell them that, plus I also tell them a theory that I'm having. So, this one for bad, I think it could be related to the cultists.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because, remember how that, the noblewoman, the dwarf, told us about how they were captured by people on stingrays, I think it were?
Is that what it
Makes
was?
sense.
I believe it was stingrays, yeah.
I honestly don't remember. I'm the worst. I am the worst. I don't remember.
You're good.
It's whatever. It was the Earth cultist that captured. What's her name? The delegates and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
If anything, the Earth cultists. Sure, we'll say they were on stingrays. They would have been on like bullets or ankegs rather than stingrays. The
But
water
this
cultists.
is the plane
would
of
probably
water,
use-
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens when I make stuff up. I don't remember. Okay, so continue on.
Yeah.
We'll just say it was stingrays.
I
The
think
Stingrays sound like they'd just be like a band that does that like weird walking while snapping thing that you'd see like in a weird old movie.
Yeah, I think it could be
Sharks?
the tunnel snakes.
Yes.
But I reckon it's possible that, like, because I keep on getting different descriptions about what it is. Sometimes it has arms, sometimes it doesn't have arms. It could be just some of the cultists riding around on stingrays, picking up people and doing whatever they want with them, plane shifting them to different areas.
Yeah, probably.
Sounds consistent. Plus,
We should probably try and lure them out into the open then. Offer ourselves up as bait.
that means waiting until night, though.
So presently in town, where do you guys want to be? There's like the docks. There's the center of town. There's the outskirts, more the residential area.
What time is it?
Right
Yeah.
now, you guys teleported your way to Bards, right? You did your cooking and your busking and you're talking to people and walking around town. I'm gonna say it's at least noonish.
Okay.
Noon. Are we planning on? Are any of you guys thinking that we might need to stay here the night, or do you think we'd keep going after a little bit? Or is this our destination?
No, this is just simply a thing along the way with a potential side quest. You guys are heading up to Summit Hall, which is still about another 100 miles away.
Honestly, it's going to take a few days for us to get all the way to our location we're heading to.
Plus, we're walking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't bring a wagon or anything because we didn't have.
But the wagon wasn't finished, and the other wagon got hijacked. So,
Yeah, because we left it at the forest.
That and now that Whalebird was kind of implicated in the whole Believers situation. There's only kind of the one wagon retailer now, and they're kind of busy.
They're busy making ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busy making yours, and now that they've had to pick up the slack for there being only one wagon retailer in town, business is crazy booming for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good for them, I guess.
Well, mind you, Whalver had employees of his own doing stuff, and they weren't, believers.
I feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
How much is a wagon?
Wagons are dirt cheap.
Ours wasn't, but
Yours wasn't because yours was custom.
We could buy another cheap wagon again.
Yeah, if you were.
I'm asking because it wouldn't be unreasonable for my character to, with my starting money, have purchased herself a wagon, and therefore she can provide the party a ride when they encounter her. That's giving them a reason to hang out together.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, if you guys are going to be doing anything here, I might just look for a place where I can cook again, because I have nothing else going.
I say we should stay the night and we'll investigate this. If this is an actual monster, then I just say we kill it and we can get some reward for it. If it's cultist stuff, then we gotta dismantle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's go track down a decent tavern then to stay the night.
Don't you mean an inn?
Tavern, inn, same thing.
they can have inns inside taverns.
Yes.
True, okay.
There are two types of there are two taverns in town. One that looks okay, then you got another one that looks a little bit better. Bards is usually the place where most people go, so you can imagine that Wamford is not necessarily known for their inns, but people tend to go there when Bards a bit full.
Yeah.
The one that the two that are in town are called the Bloated Fish, and then the other one is known as the Silky River. The Silky River.
So,
Silky River sounds nice.
well, what's the difference between the two?
The Bloated Fish is usually where a lot of the deckhands go to. A bunch of the river people go. There are rooms there. It's a bit more rowdy and rough and fun. The Silky River is kind of like the place where people who could not get it to barge will go. It's not like high class quality. I'd say if anything, it's a modest place compared to the Bloated Fish, which is kind of poor. It'd be like 2 silver to spend the night in the Bloated Fish, whereas the other place would be like 4 gold.
Yeah.
You can understand the difference of what you're paying for and times like that.
I say we go for the blowfish just in case.
Same. Is he probably just stroking his deck of cards?
I'm so glad he said of cards.
Oh,
I've got a good feeling I might be able to screw a few sailors out of their money.
plus, I'm
Alright.
willing to go there for information reasons. So
I just want to find a kitchen so I can do some special cooking for once.
I don't think they're gonna let you use their
no, not unless you persuade them.
Okay, I'll probably do that anyway because I want to finally I finally want to cook the ink sac into something, and now we have time. Kind of forgot about that until now.
Mm,
I'm putting
Look,
you guys on a-
bloated fish.
just putting you guys on a blank page because
yeah.
we're really we're using theater of the mind.
Okay.
As you maybe I can at least pull up some music. Some fun music.
The Hearthstone theme.
I'm gonna play.
The tavern theme that they played in Neverwinter Nights.
I'm gonna play this one. This
Okay.
is what you kind of walk into with a bit of this going.
I'm just hearing a siren.
Yeah, I know. I got that. The yelling was not siren related.
I'm not in the roll 20, so like I just got. So you hear this, and then there's just police sirens.
Shit, they found me. They know I'm a card shark.
Alright. So you pull into the bloated fish, and there's already a bar fight going on. You see a fight going on between a halfling and a half ogre. And
Messy?
believe it or not, the halfling is just absolutely trouncing the half orcs.
Holy shit, it is messy.
Just absolutely like doing flips and spins and just roundhouse kick. And next thing you know, the half orc has just been kind of like kicked halfway across the room, and he, kind of lands against someone else who's in the middle of their drink, and they were just in the middle of taking their drink. And as he gets, hit against them, they kind of splutter, and their drink just kind of goes all across their face. And then they get up, and they're just not happy with, what had happened. And
Yeah.
now the fight's just kind of spilling out even more.
I've got my frying pan ready at the moment.
Well, for the most part, no one's really paying attention to you, the new people that came in. There's, like a bard in the corner doing his thing. It's kind of playing for the music, and it seems almost to kind of change his rhythm to be almost a bit more in tune with the fight. And then, before you know it, it's over. The half orc has been put down because the person who had his drink spilled just didn't want to have anything to do with it.
I just
You
sort
hear
of,
a bunch of like cheering and laughing, and everyone's just kind of like, "Oh well, that was fun." And they go right back to their drinking and talking.
I just sort of whispered to Groc, this still justifies my fear of gnomes, right? Halflings right now.
Wait. But wait,
Wow.
Dimble was a gnome.
Was he? I thought he was. Oh, okay.
Dimble was a gnome, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You had it right the first words you said.
Well,
Alright,
this
never mind.
place looks like it could be lively.
Yeah. Sailors are like that. Anyway. Let's get
Well,
a room.
I'm gonna go play some cards. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
Just
I'm
a
gonna go
word
see
of-
if I can use the kitchen.
Just a word of warning, Pride, if you get in trouble, we're not gonna bail you out.
Don't worry, that's why I've got magic and this little shit. Pride just holds up his sleeve and his snake just pops out and looks around.
Dynn, no, you cannot use the kitchen. That already belongs to someone else. They're like, "Oi, get out of my kitchen! This place
I was
ain't
gonna
for you."
ask first.
No, like it was one of those times, like, no, don't even think about it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just one of those surly chefs. He's just way too fucking busy to deal with anybody.
Yeah.
Like it could have even been the serving staff, and they're still barking off at them. Like even as you
Yeah.
walk away, one of the serving ladies goes in there. Order 3 for table 17. I don't give a crap what they ordered. I'm not ready yet. And then that's kind of like, okay, jeez, whatever. But I'll roll this for Pride real quick. Roll a d20, Pride, and basically just beat whatever I rolled.
Nope.
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 There's no way he's gonna beat that.
I rolled 11. Yeah. You are going to be. How much did you want to bet? I should have asked that before. Forget this.
I would have bet like 20 gold.
You're gonna bet 20 gold. Okay. Tell you what. Since I didn't ask beforehand, that's not very fair. You're gonna bet 20 gold. We're gonna re-roll. And I will re-roll again.
Wouldn't I be able to add my proficiency though? Because I do have proficiency with cards.
Sure. So roll a d20. Oh,
Wouldn't it?
Hold on,
Yes.
I still get to add my proficiency,
I think we're
which
tied
is
still.
2. Nope, it would have just
Oh.
brought it up to 16.
You see a dwarf just happily laughing. I'll gladly take your gold, little boy.
Huh, not that often I manage to find someone who's more skilled at cards than I am.
Well, if you want double or nothing.
Sure, why not?
I just want to point out that Norfinas is sitting somewhere close by within earshot just looking at the game. Actually, can I make sure to say the dwarf's not cheating or anything?
The 9.
What the fuck?
All right,
What
if you
happened?
want to write off 40 gold.
Pride is doing terrible in cards tonight.
Yay!
The dwarf isn't cheating because it's physically me using roll 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
But this is. Wow, if this isn't an echo of real life.
Yeah.
All right. For the sake of all things, we're gonna say that Pride, you're at the table and you're just kind of still playing throughout the better part of the night until you want to get up. What is everyone else doing?
Again, I'm gonna keep my ear to the ground and just hear, and just sort of sit at our table and hear if anyone's talking about anything.
There's a lot of people in here, so if you were to focus specifically on any group in particular, there's
Actually,
there's the halfling that's gone back to his group and he's just talking about people. Roll me.
perception.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a perception. I mean, okay. With this perception, there's at least 4 groups of people that are talking about things. Everyone else is maybe like just by themselves. One of the 4 is basically just talking about a fish the size of his arm that he had caught, but another one's telling him he's just full of it. Another one is talking about how business has been lately, or bringing stuff up towards where's that man? Bringing it up towards Riverguard Keep, but it took the better part of a week and a half for them to get there and back by boat.
Okay.
One of the other ones, I'll say they're talking about the Womford bat and how it took his second cousin twice removed the other night.
And what's the last group?
Oh, the last group, was talking about books.
All right.
Just general, like, oh, did you read this book? Oh, yeah, of course I read this book. It was great. Oh, and then it turns out the butler did it. Oh, thanks for spoiling it. I was only on chapter 4.
All right. Yeah, I'll listen to the group about the 1-foot bat.
The group with the Womford bat, he's going on about how his cousin twice removed, was wandering the streets one night and then disappeared, mostly because, I mean, the cousin hasn't come back in any sense.
Mm.
That he remembers the last seeing him, they were both drinking that night, but then never really showed up. The last time that he were supposed to meet at this bloated fish, and so he went off to go ask to the missus what happened to him. And he's like, I don't know. I thought he was with you. The drunken fool never came home. Figured he just woke up in a ditch, or the two of you went off somewhere.
Did he say where he wandered off to when they separated?
No, he was just going home, and that was the last he had heard. That he had left the bar and was to go home, but then he never made it home.
Yeah.
I am now no longer driving, so if you want to turn the volume up, you can.
Okay.
Eventually, I'll be in my room, but I want to get something to eat first, so
Yep.
I'll follow you for that because I'll be in the kitchen. Right now, I'm taking my dog out to the bathroom.
Cool.
Okay.
I did raise your volume.
Yep. Same here.
Okay.
While everybody else is doing anything, I'm probably just going to be going outside and Becky and Bubbles.
All right. As you're looking after Brecky and Bubbles, it's kind of a foggy noonish. So it's a bit of a foggy day. Well, I'm gonna turn the music off. I don't feel like listening to it anymore. Oh, actually, I'm gonna leave the Busy City playing. Turn the music off. Good, music stopped. Yeah, it's a bit of a foggy day. Looks like the rain is starting. Are you doing anything outside other than just taking care of Bubbles and Brecky?
Not really. I don't need to buy anything right now. I'm just waiting until we're all going to go to the to our rooms and stuff, and I also need to find somewhere to keep Bubbles and Brecky for the night, right?
This place doesn't really have too much of a stable. They say that there's a stable near the middle of town. Most people in this place usually don't stay very long, and so there's just simply like the one great big stable that people would usually even just hitch their horses to.
Okay. Then I'll go over there and see if I can use it then.
Okay, as you make your way over there, the one gentleman who is usually in charge of like the hitches or at least the stables is looking and saying, "I don't know if I've got room for anything that big. This thing's almost as big as my house." He points up to Brecky. The gorilla, on the other hand, you want to hitch that thing up? Okay.
Well, no, I wasn't going to hitch him up. I was going to have him stay with the shark, like, for the night, because better not to have him stay. I don't think a lot of people would really like him staying in their inns.
Sure. So if you, he says that if you want, he can, you can leave them here, and he'll happily watch over the two of them for 10 gold.
Works for me.
Cool. It's okay. He doesn't take him anywhere. He kind of just looks at them and just has them just pretty much stay right there on the street with him.
Wait, like, would that be there for, like, the night? Or, like, what does that mean?
Yeah, they're just going to be out there on the street for the night.
All right, then I'm just going to quickly tell Bubbles and Brecky, okay, I'll be back for you in the morning. Make sure to watch out for each other.
By the way, it's still noon.
Oh, it's noon? Okay, I thought it was, like, nighttime or something by the time.
No.
Then I don't need to do that yet.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know. I thought it was late. My bad.
No, you guys like teleported early in the morning to Bards, right? And I said it was only about an hour
Yeah.
to Womford. It's only about 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll just do that later then. I don't need to do that now. Since I can't fit Brecky in the tavern, I thought we were getting dinner or something.
No.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just be outside with Brecky and Bubbles outside of the tavern for a bit, just eating something myself and feeding them.
Cool. You stay out there and keeping an eye on them. It's just absolutely fine.
Do I need to roll any? Oh, sorry.
It's no, nothing's happening. You could roll whatever you want. I'm just gonna say nothing.
Okay, cool.
Happening. You see various people coming and going up the street, people going to the shops. Absolutely nothing suspicious, just normal everyday life.
Then, I guess if like we're just gonna be here for a little bit, can I also do some cooking again and sell to the people on the streets?
Yeah. If you want, there's like a bunch of fish market merchants. If you wanted to get some fresh.
I'll head over to the docks.
Cool. As you go over to the docks, you notice one person in particular who seems to have the better quality of fish compared to everyone else. He's selling his fish 5 gold apiece.
All right. Let me see how much. Let's think about how much fish I'll need. Can you do 6 for 20? And can I roll a persuasion to see if I can get that to work?
Yeah, roll me a persuasion.
Haggle.
Sure.
Hell yeah! I'll take 6 for 20. That's saving me 10 gold.
All right. So as you set up your cart, you get a couple people come by. Are you doing like fish and chips or something like that in this river town?
Let me see. I will do sushi.
Sushi. Cool. You set up your sushi cart and you get a couple people come by and they're like, raw. Why is it raw? Okay. And they don't really pay that much attention. You can.
Can I roll my performance check again to see if I can get the attention from that?
Sure.
Yeah, because I put up the sign and everything too. So
it's gonna be a high check. This is one of those areas where sushi seems too alien to them.
Got it.
It's
17.
You get maybe about 2 or 3 curious people. You pitch a really good performance saying, come one, come all, try food from the far off east. Never before have you tried this exotic food called sushi. And all it is just fish and rice.
Yeah, I could just go like, hey everybody, try this food that's never been in the area. It's raw fish, but but it's just made in a way that you'll enjoy. Mix it with some rice, everything. It's all good. Come over here and try.
As I said,
You get
like...
one customer, and it is Shandri because she's ecstatic for sushi here.
All right.
So
I mean,
Shandri,
I don't.
why sushi for you?
Considering you're the only person who's come by, you can just have some. I can just save the rest of the fish for later for making some stuff for my team, for my party.
Are you sure? I'm sure you could use it for something else.
Oh no, I've got. I mean, I'm fine on money. I just like giving food to people.
Oh, how nice of you. At least let me pay for it with music.
Sure.
She will get out her viol and roll a check for me for how well she plays it.
Oh, right.
I guess it's like a performance check too, right?
Mm-hmm.
22. Damn.
Holy shit.
It's
Hell yeah.
really good. Yeah. Yo, I got expertise in performance.
That would.
Hell yeah, you do.
Yep.
Oh yeah, +8. Jesus.
Explains why she has the same exact performance modifier as Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you roll pretty good. In fact, you roll so well that you rolled so well.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say you rolled so well. A couple of other people on the street have kind of drawn a bit closer over to Dynn. That the sound of the music was kind of interesting enough just to pull them over. And once they see that at least someone is willing to eat it, they're like, okay.
Come one, come all. Come for a dinner and a show. Come for lunch and a show.
How much are you charging people? For the sushi?
I'm trying to think. 10 gold per meal, like usual.
One of the older people, they come up to you, and says, "I'll try one of those weird shisus, for 7 gold. I don't know if I'm gonna like it."
Sure, no problem.
Oh, you hear that? He's selling it for 7 gold, everybody. And now, the person happily buys the sushi for 7 gold. He gives it a try, and it's like, oh, it's not that bad.
This is the magic that a pretty white girl can bring you.
Damn.
That's all you needed. A pretty blonde white girl.
And so, in total, of the new people coming by for because of the music, and but the other person saying it's not that bad, you'll probably make a total of about maybe 40 more gold.
40 plus the original 7, or
Yeah.
like 40 with that 7?
40 total.
Okay, so yeah. And that means I had. Okay. Then. All right, I have 715 gold.
Nice.
Hmm.
All right. Is anyone else doing something tonight or today?
That's why I thought it was nighttime. I think you said tonight by accident. I was like,
Probably not.
Okay.
Pride would probably go and meet up with North and Rock after playing a few hands.
So how much money did you lose?
40 gold.
he just accepts that he lost it so well. He doesn't even play it off as like nothing happened.
Hmm. So much for being the master card shark player.
The dwarf was better.
Sure he was.
So you guys are pretty much just going to be taking it easy from this point on?
I just sort of... I'll relay the information to Groc and Pride about the, what I heard about the Batagan, saying that someone disappeared recently and they left here and the buddy couldn't find them the next morning, so, yeah.
Mm.
So, I basically say we just hang around here.
Might as well.
Time goes by. Not too much happens throughout the day. There's maybe another bar fight or two throughout the town. It was still pretty early. The fact that there was these people even drinking around noon and already fighting, you can tell this is a seafaring town.
Hmm.
Rough and tough kind of crew.
Yeah, Shandri will, after playing, introduce herself to Dynn. Hi, I'm Shandri Goldkoi. Could he make an intelligence check to see if that name sounds familiar to him?
If you want.
Sure.
I know it's a DM thing, but I haven't explained any of this to the DM yet, because we haven't got to talk to each other beforehand. So I'm just kind of taking the reins on character-related stuff. When I can give you a down roll, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right.
Norfinas would be the one that would probably have more knowledge about these sorts of things.
It's would be way more Dynn's thing than his, and you'll understand why when I express what it is.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
Oof.
The name sounds familiar, but you don't know why.
Yeah, gotta say that a 7 really does not give.
If you want to have Norfinas do the same thing when he hears your last name, by all means.
So will this be an intelligence?
Yeah. Sure,
Wait, is Norfinas with us?
No.
Yeah, this would be after they're playing with this, so she wouldn't get introduced to them until the return to the thing when Norfinas was explaining stuff, that she was just kind of standing there. She would introduce herself after that.
Okay.
All right, I'll just say.
There you go.
Yeah, you'd know. Well, sorry.
You know the last name Goldkoi because there's an incredibly, not famous, but well-used brand of sugar reeds called Goldkoi sugar reeds. And it's the name of the company that produces the sugar reeds.
Okay.
Oh.
Which is why that might have been more of Dynn's thing, which is why it was like, I know that name, but I don't know why. It's because it's written all over the bags of sugar reeds he uses for like half of his recipes.
Oh yeah, I am a pastry chef, so I do use sugar and.
So whether or not you use that information or say anything about it is up to you, but your character would know that.
For now, I'll just say like that name sounds familiar, but I don't. I'll just think like the name sounds familiar, but I don't recognize it. And then I'm just like making my cupcake the next morning for like to get my cupcake ready. I'm like,
I would just tell Dynn who she is.
Well, I mean, she just shares the last name of that. It doesn't mean anything, but that's where you know the name from.
Okay. Then I'm just going to say nice to meet you. I'm Dynn. I'm just a chef who likes making food. Who just likes to make a lot of food for people. I'm here with some friends, but right now we're just like they're just kind of at the tavern over there. The bloated fish or what was it called?
Bloated fish.
Bloated fish.
Oh, I see. See, I was just going to sleep in my wagon for the night. I know the place has really seemed all that nice.
Yeah, I think they're looking for something about that rumor about the Wampfer bat or something.
Oh, so am I. We should do it together. It's been a while since I've had a partner in crime solving.
Well, I don't. I've only known you for like a half an hour, but okay, come meet these friends that you don't know and don't. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Oh no, I don't. Not like trust. It's like Dynn's just like, nah, all right, come on.
All right, so I want to
really
have
nice music.
have a
you
joke
help me, so
for
sure.
when they walk in. I want to have Pride performing on the stage of the tavern. And that would be a
14.
Jeez.
decent.
That's not bad.
Yeah, we
Decent.
both walk. Oh, then I have a good
Pride's
thing to
playing
say.
his flute.
And I'm just gonna walk in. I'm just like, I've heard better half an hour ago. I've heard worse, but I also heard better half an hour ago.
Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just looking for something.
Yep.
Yeah, as you form, it's a great way to meet everybody. Pride's up on stage, playing a decent performance. He's kind of playing what he wants to play rather than what these people want to hear. And so, you get some people that are kind of like just listening to you because you're there, as opposed to what they really want. Say that you get paid pretty good. Maybe you get another 30, 40. You get about 40 gold this night performing.
Whoa, I made back the money I gambled away.
Yeah, it's not too hard to earn money in this world. It's one thing to spend money. It's another to earn the money.
Then I guess me and Shandri are going to walk over to the to Norfinas and everyone, just like, hey, I found someone who's looking into Wampfer bat thing. If you guys, I don't know, want to share information.
Sure, why not?
I'm Shandri Goldkoi.
Ah, yeah, the same Goldkoi that runs the sugar plantation.
Oh, that's where I've heard the name.
Well, that would be my father, but yes, I am related.
Well, that's pretty sweet.
Sorry, what race is Shandri?
She's a human.
Oh, okay. A human.
She is, I'll actually have a picture to go with you guys in a minute.
Okay.
But she's, for a brief description, she's pretty, she's white, and she's blonde.
Yeah.
And she's from a sugar plantation and has a southern accent.
She's basically a Southern Belle.
Okay. So what class is she?
Yes. Bard.
Oh, okay.
One level of rogue.
Hey, I found a better bard. We can finally replace Pride.
Hey, screw you. I'm good.
I'm gonna roll another performance check. for Shandri, just to see like, oh yeah, you're good. Think I'm a little bit better good.
Go for it.
That's another 22.
Yeah.
See Pride just set his flute down and then just pick up his guitar. All right then, time for a bard battle.
God help us.
God's sake.
That's also a 22.
You guys are matching each other.
Aw, damn.
This is gonna be interesting.
What do you want Shandri to do? Do you want Shandri to continue doing the bard battle, or what?
Roll a persuasion.
A persuasion?
Yes.
Okay, I rolled 27 as a persuasion.
Jesus Christ.
She is going to shit talk the other bard to the crowd.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm okay with this.
I'm not doing anything.
God, there's the last two rolls both had 28 as the natural 20 others.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
And then there's that natural 1 still as well.
Mm,
Yeah.
Give me a second while I switch headphones.
okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
All right,
Okay.
let's continue the battle.
Yep.
Bard battle. Okay. So Shandri had just recently done a very good job of persuading the crowd that Pride sucks. What is Pride going to do?
That really wouldn't have
Hey, we-
taken much persuasion.
You just say Norfinas? Hey, we could have told you that.
Yeah,
Bride's gonna pull out his deck of cards and he's gonna try a card trick.
and then everybody realized that you're the guy who lost. Go, Shandri, Shandri, Shandri.
Guess what though? Shandri also has a playing card set.
Oh my God.
God damn it, this is a weird bard battle. What the fuck?
This is becoming one of the weirdest bard battles.
Now it's becoming a magician's battle.
All right. So Pride got a 13 on a sleight of hand for a card trick. About maybe 12 cards go flying off into the crowd.
You
wait.
suck.
But wait, there's more. I'm gonna try and
12 more cards fall into the guard. He's right,
another
there were
sleight
more.
of hand. Another sleight of hand to get my familiar out of the stage and go around and collect the cards.
People are like, snake.
I'm gonna have him.
Oh, I see. Was
I'm
that
gonna slip him out
17?
stealthily. Sleight of
Okay.
hand him out.
I'm going to roll a perception. It's just a straight D20 with no modifiers because peasants don't have any modifiers.
I see that.
One of my spells here, but
I used a 10. Okay, so Ride, now that you've pulled them out, get that stealth. Roll me a snake stealth.
It has to be higher than 10.
I see that. Pride rolled it for the snake. 17.
Yeah, we heard.
actually, wouldn't the snake have its own? The snake has its own stealth, like its own stats. It would just be snake.
Snack. Snack.
It would be a poisonous snake.
Poisonous snake? Okay, cool.
Drop my snack.
I could go for a snack right now.
Dex. Okay, so it'll be a
D20 plus 3. Okay, D20 plus 3. I can do that.
16.
Mm.
And I'm gonna roll another flat D20 to see if anyone is noticing.
Snake.
Well, that was one
Nope.
person.
Huh?
That was 2 people.
There we go.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna. I was gonna roll 17 times. There's 17 people. 17
Couldn't you literally
people.
roll 17 d20s?
I could do that.
Yeah.
Like you just do it with one roll.
There. If any one of them.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah. Okay, it looks like 2 of them are over 17.
There's 2 nat
And those
20s.
2 are nat 20s.
Yeah.
2 at once. It's okay. For the sake of it all. Okay, so your snake is going through the crowd, and a couple people are kind of not really paying attention that there's probably a snake slithering around on the ground. I think was that your magic trick, just to make your card just spew all over the crowd?
No, but I'm rolling with it.
Okay.
Okay, I need Shandri to roll a new performance of some sort.
Rolling that 20. Rolling that 20.
I think roll higher than a 14.
It was a 16 from Pride.
For
No.
the card trick, a 13.
Oh no, it was a 13. Sorry, wrong one.
Rolling that 20. Barry?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I was
do
just
I
so
need to make
quiet.
a roll for anything, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll another performance, pretty much to put the final nail in the coffin.
I also want to use minor illusion
Okay.
to make it look really cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you can roll with advantage now.
Yay! Screw cross, screw fine. There's a natural 20. It was a natural 20.
Well, shit.
She
Yes.
is rocking the house.
Fuck you, Pride.
Basically, she stands up, and as she just starts rock killing it with the viol, we get a laser show.
Okay, wait. Dynn's gonna run onto the stage and jump into the crowd.
Roll me a roll for crowd surfing. I think
Okay,
it's
what do
dexterity.
Dexterity, I think.
For
Fucking fine. I have
acrobatics.
+2 to acrobatics.
Acrobatics. We know the top.
You rolled twice. Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
did?
okay, it's a snake.
They're both awful. Damn.
Both pretty bad.
I'll accept it. Like,
Face
I honestly
flat on
don't
your
mind
face.
either way.
You face plant into the crowd, and now there's a snake gonna be biting you.
Hey.
And Pride just jumps off, following Dynn, and he picks up the snake. Good job, Dynn.
Worth it.
I picked Dynn up by the scruff and like set him back down.
I go again.
Hold on.
There's the performance is done.
Yeah.
I don't care.
so you
The
just jump
snake
into it.
bites for 3 to hit you for 3.
Oh, come on, really?
That misses.
Come
8
on.
totally misses you.
Yeah.
Like I would have thought that would work if it was a nat 1, but come on.
You have little holes in your hat now.
No, 8 totally absolutely misses.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'm fine. That made me hungry. I could go for a snack.
I think just for the final nail in the coffin, Pride, roll me one last performance with disadvantage, just to see how much. Because that natural 20 is kind of like how gracefully you'll leave the stage.
Oh
But
well,
kinda.
I will
somehow
gracefully leave this
10.
stage.
10. Yeah, no one's paying any attention. Chandri is absolutely dominating.
You just
the
have your
stage.
hands up in surrender, and it's just like, yep.
Pride just bows and he walks away.
So about that new bard idea I had, you guys.
As this whole thing is going on, someone bursts into the bar and says, "The bat! The bat! The bat has claimed another target!"
Ah,
Well,
crap.
Damn it.
I
Okay,
put my
running.
spiel down, and we're gonna. I immediately, she just drops it. The music stops, and she's going.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
our cue.
same thing with Pride.
Priorities.
Pride just grabs his guitar and
Yeah.
he starts running.
The bat took Signa! Signa, the halfling!
Wait, that's the one that was beating up the higher fork earlier, yeah?
Ooh.
I saw
was-
it, I saw it!
We pull off the bat's mask and it's secretly the half-orc all along. Damn you, you meddling kids.
Anyway.
The bat flew in, and it just picked up Signa!
Where?
And then just... it flew... I'm looking at a map so I can... It flew south! It went down the river!
Just around the river bend.
I'm gonna grab the vital that she put down and put it inside Brecky's handy haversack just because, yeah.
Berkey doesn't have a handy haversack, though.
Yeah, remember we was holding one for Pride. Well, I have one anyway, so I'll just use it
Well,
in
okay,
mine.
fine,
Yeah, Pride has
I
one
know,
now.
I know it was originally Prize that was on Brecky. I don't remember if he took it back or not.
He did.
Then yeah, I'll just put it in mine.
Okay. All
I
right.
think for all intents and purposes, you guys have a spare haversack from either when Dimble left the group or when Bruno left the
Oh
group.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we probably have a spare one after those two left.
Yeah, no, well, after Dimble left, yeah, we'd have one.
Would we though?
Yeah.
Because technically he would have kept it on him.
Well, he ain't here to say no. You guys
Okay,
have a
fair
spare
enough.
bag.
Yay, spare haversack. We can give it to Chandri.
Well, you barely know Shandri.
I mean,
Put it
later.
on
I
Brekkie
meant
for
like
now.
later.
Drops
I
it
meant
on
like
a
out of game.
deal and seems to be just a generally nice person, but
Groc confiscated Dimble's handy haversack.
Well, basically,
Fine,
I'm just
then.
going to say that Brekkie now has saddlebags, and that the haversack is a saddlebag.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Exactly. I'll take that. That's awesome.
We put all the spare stuff in there. Okay.
All right. So as you guys leave town, that this person came in saying that the bat took Signa off down towards the south. If you guys want to roll some sort of survival checks, just for tracking.
sure.
Can I have
Alright.
advantage because my familiar is a snake?
Would it
No,
be?
technically this thing swam away, so it's just as bad as swimming. So
No.
Oh, okay. So it wouldn't be an investigation for me, would it?
it's survival is usually what's used. To
Why do I
track
keep
an
rolling
animal.
twice? It's so
Oh, it doesn't
weird.
fucking matter.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's weird. I keep rolling twice for some reason now.
Roll
Barry's
again
on the
to see
rolls
what
today.
happens.
I know, right?
Are you sure you're
Well, I'm
not
just
double
gonna roll
clicking?
again just to make sure, because weird. Okay, maybe I've been accidentally touching it twice.
Yeah.
I think
Probably.
so.
Or your message
Yeah,
or something.
Barry. Signa is doing quite well tonight, and she's like, "Over there, look! I can see a form off in the distance."
I know these kinds of bubbles. These are definitely halfling bubbles.
Huh.
Like, what? Did they fart?
No, from breathing.
Oh, right.
We're
Because we
underwater.
breathe air.
Look, I think of bubbles in water, like from people, and I'm like farting. Okay.
Also, like struggle bubbles
Yeah.
from disrupting the water while struggling.
Plus
Struggle
also,
bubbles sounds adorable.
halflings blow out square bubbles.
Yeah, they're like wombats.
Wait, really?
Yeah, this is now a case of the Womford wombat. Get it?
Uh,
Wombat. Bat.
I don't know.
yeah. I somewhat get it, so I'll accept it and laugh.
Anyway.
All right, let's continue.
Okay. So you kind of notice that everything has been kind of heading off down towards the south. As you make your way down there, first of all, are you guys getting like Brekkie and Bubbles? Or are they just staying in town?
Well, they're outside of the tavern still, so they're gonna come with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember I decided not to do a thing because I thought it was late at the time when I did, but it's not, so I'm still keeping him with me. I just kept him outside.
Let me find a map real quick. I need a minute to try and find a map that I. Okay, I think this is good enough. Hold on. Aha. Thank goodness I fixed that. I'm just trying to fix up the alignment grid because it's kind of rectangular.
Yeah.
Let's move that way.
Usually in this sort of case, I'll if the map already has a grid on it, I'll just remove the grid from the snap grid from the whole thing,
Yeah.
and just let the map have the grid, and it will just move our tokens that way.
Hmm.
Well, it's got token layer. I think if I see, because if I leave it like this, the whole map that I'm uploading is an image, and it keeps trying me to click onto that. So I'm gonna just like layer, map layer, and then just move freely around from there.
They want us to put our tokens on the map?
Yeah, you guys are gonna be outside. You're probably gonna be near the hay bale.
Yeah, how do we put up our new tokens, by the way?
You have to make them your picture unless the DM is going to like upload the tokens for us.
Ah,
You just have to make the token the picture of your thing.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever done that. These guys just uploaded their own thing.
Yeah. We'll need to...
There's one image I really want to use, but I don't want to have to pay to use it because it's a really good one. And just for this one battle, I'm not paying $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One freaking battle. This one here that I'll use should be fine.
Just find a thing of Man-Bat from Batman the Animated Series. Or the Batman.
Yeah. I think that was actually the first episode.
In Batman the Animated Series, it was...
Yeah.
Yeah, Man-Bat was the very first villain that he fights.
The Blu-ray... Oh, in Australia, the Blu-ray of that comes out this week.
Oh, nice.
Neat.
There is a place not too far from campus called it's like a secondhand like bookstore, and they've got like video games and all that kind of stuff.
Oh.
Movies and like it's like one of those all-around secondhand bookstores.
Yeah.
And I managed to get my hands on the Blu-ray for the '90s Gamera films.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think he's...
For that.
Yeah.
And and a set of 13 Godzilla and Mothra films, so I was in kaiju heaven.
I have all the Godzilla movies, and they're all in the original Japanese. I don't have physical copies though. It was a torrent that I found.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a set of 2 DVDs, and one's got 6 movies on it, and the other's got 7. I've never seen the '90s Mothra film, so that'll be a treat when I get around to it.
It's not bad. They're all about the same. The '90s Rodan one that was interesting. The standalone Rodan movie.
Rodan.
Are we all here? Are we waiting for someone still?
I'm good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting on someone.
Yeah, I
Alright.
just got.
So you guys were able to track down the Womford Bat to this abandoned farmstead down by the edge of town. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna take control of my familiar and have it scout out the farmhouse.
I am going stealth.
Okay, roll. At least roll for stealth.
Okay.
Nope.
Shit. Oh wait,
Uh,
no, that wouldn't work either, would it? Because I was going to reference the Boots of Elvenkind. If I was moving silently, I get an advantage.
do you?
It says here somewhere. Let me find it. Boots of Elvenkind.
Either way, 12 is not that great either.
Yeah,
So
sure.
actually, tell you what. I'm going to let that 12 stand, and I'm going to roll Wisdom. I think that's what perception is.
Yeah. Boots of Elvenkind do give me an advantage on stealth checks that rely on me moving stealthily. But
Can I also roll for stealth and just get on Brecky to get like a good scout out if there's any like to see if we can like block off this thing if he tries to escape?
I rolled. Ooh. Sure. Oh, you can roll stealth if you want.
All right.
by the sounds of that,
Hey, why not?
by the sounds of it, it's like, oh, you can roll, but it's not going to matter because they know you're here.
I might have rolled a 20. Not a natural 20. I rolled a 20.
Modified.
Soft
Okay.
20.
Yeah, then I won't. I'm not good either. Mine's the same as his. So.
Yeah,
Mm.
they know you're here.
All right. Let's get ready for a brawl, people.
With Norfinas and the giant shark, like a giant shadow of a shark going past the window, you kind of hear the sound of a halfling from inside. Help! 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 No! Don't do it!
Do I hear
We
it?
So you
kick- We kick the door, and it's just secretly someone like a secretly surprise party for the halfling's birthday.
Okay.
the door
Like
is
hell,
right.
I'm 42.
Yes.
So the door is right there.
Here?
So you guys are kicking down the door.
I guess Groc will do that.
Yeah, roll a strength check.
I guess since I'm still on Brecky's back, me, Brecky, and Bubbles are me and Brecky and Bubbles are gonna go over to this. Since we went over the building, we can see like there's another door over there, right?
14.
Yeah, I'll say you kick the door in. That's it. By the looks of this building, it's not in the best conditions. I have to kick down a rotten door like that. It doesn't send the door flying across the room or anything. But the door just bashes open rather quickly.
Real quick, since I was on Brecky's back and we decided to go above this, like, do we see that there's another door here and we can like come from this side?
I'm making these bigger just to show details. Actually, I don't need to make details because I can just zoom in on the map itself. Yeah, you and Brecky can be swimming up high.
Okay, I'm just gonna have Bubbles on Brecky's back too, since he's small enough to be on the back too. I'd say.
Demons.
Well, demons are fiends. There's a difference. Well, demon or devil.
Alternate image was all. Okay, and just one more second. I'm just grabbing the halfling icon. Why do I have to pay for these stupid things? The good ones I gotta pay for.
Then you don't have to.
No, like the ones I want to use, like the cool looking ones.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Where's Shandri? Oh, there she is. I scrolled down like all.
Move behind the biggest person in the party.
Okay.
This is a halfling right here.
Yep.
I don't care. You get the impression.
Yeah.
Let's get some battle music going.
The banjo stopped picking up again.
Yeah. Shandri will look to Pride. Which one of us is feeling inspiring today?
Alright. Have you guys rolled initiative yet? I haven't actually.
No.
I don't know.
Roll
Nope.
initiative. I need to.
Well, I'm probably going last.
Probably.
Don't forget that Groc is here.
No, going last seems to be pride. Never
No.
mind.
Like I said, don't forget that Groc.
I like.
Shandri, what's Chandri's initiative?
I'm waiting for a turn order to show up.
You can go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, I mean, we just usually do it, and yeah, it's already in there.
It's just that when my thing rolls,
God.
it's supposed to automatically go into the turn order.
I'll just at it.
Yeah, we don't know how to set that up.
If
you have to have the token selected, and then
Yeah,
there's
you
the
click-
swirly brackets plus tracker, and then another swirly bracket.
I just right click and manually add everything in.
Yeah.
Wow,
Almost
6, 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah. Like I said, don't just assume that you're going last. Groc has not rolled yet. That's kind of how.
Well, Shandri will be purposefully going after Brock because she will not want to enter that area until she knows someone bigger and meatier than her is going to be in front of her in that area. She's
Wise.
brave. She's not foolhardy. The fighter gets to go in first.
Yeah, that's how fighters work.
I have a gorilla and shark, so I'm fine.
Well, the shark's not going anywhere in there.
Well, yeah, I'm keeping him to guard the back entrance.
Not unless the place is deserted and you just have Brecky smash through the damn walls.
Do that. That's right.
Bring the house on top.
God.
Kill
The Brecky battering ram.
It would probably take out the
Half the house. Yeah.
But
Oh?
How do we?
You could have Brecky bash through the wall, pick up the halfling, and just swim straight through.
Yeah.
And have the house collapse on the whatever they are.
Me and Bubbles are still just on Brecky's back. Brecky, charge! Then like freaking, I just get Bubbles to grab the hat. Can we do that?
No.
Aww.
Wait, it's up to the DM.
I have not been listening. I've been
Well, the thing is, we have to deal with the threat, or else it's just going to continue happening.
Well, if
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
yeah.
yeah, but if the
We
house
need to-
collapses
we need
on
to-
him,
We need to take these guys out in a more definitive way, because as I've learned, and from various forms of media, a house dropping on a person is not a guaranteed kill.
Yeah,
It worked in the Wizard of Oz.
yeah.
and work at 9/11.
That's
Ooh.
Okay.
People survived
Still,
that.
Political. Remember the rule.
yeah,
All right. Yep.
yeah. Beep that out.
I'm Canadian.
What do we say about political?
well, we can't really like it's because it's YouTube. They don't want to get like they don't want to really get like
joke.
affected. and stuff.
I'm Canadian.
Oh,
What do we say about being political?
I didn't know you were from Canada.
I understand YouTube's rules and demonetization and all that.
I have no
fun.
problems with getting demonetized because I can't make
Malarkey.
money off of these videos, and I can't make money off these videos yet anyway. But yeah,
It does do more than that. It's not just you won't make money. The demonetization thing comes up and it actually actively blocks you from search engine.
yeah, I know.
It's just a whole
Yeah.
rigmarole we can avoid by just not
Yeah,
going there entirely. There's no reason for us to go that direction.
that is true. Yeah,
Okay, we ready, guys?
Yep.
yeah.
but yeah,
Yep.
Ghost. Can I ride on Brecky's back, charge like just have him charge to the wall, grab the halfling, and charge to the other side?
Hell no, you don't know where he is. You're fucking above a house.
Oh no, I'm at the other side. That's what I meant. I want to fly and go
No.
over the other door.
I think
No.
he means you can't see through the walls.
That is
and
true,
everything
yes.
is.
You don't
All
know
right,
where-
fine. And
And
I'll just be
again-
at the other door.
And again, as I said, we want to make sure these guys actually die.
Yes.
Or well, they're sent back to whatever realm they crawled out of.
How? We don't have any way to send them back, other than killing them.
Yeah. Look, when it comes to things of more infernal nature, killing is not the same meaning as killing a rabbit.
Yeah, I know. I played World of Warcraft.
My first Wingull in Pokemon Go.
Cool.
Nice.
I got a Charmander this morning.
Nice. Oh, I heard they're putting Pokemon battles in it. They're gonna put trainer battles in this thing now.
Yeah, they're finally putting PvP in.
I know.
Fucking time.
After 2.5 years,
And
I'm fine with it still. I
And
don't mind.
almost everyone's disinterested in it.
Oh no,
Yeah,
people have been getting back in. It's got Sinnoh now, so
Yeah, it's like an actual game now.
it's great.
All right, so the winged figure is going to make an attack against Signa for screaming out, and it's going to do. Where's that? I'm looking for. It's going to. That's not the button I'm looking for.
instantly kill the halfling.
Well, considering he did a well enough bar fight, I'm hoping he has enough health.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Oh, cool, a search kit.
Yeah, you might wanna.
Cool. I didn't realize I turned GM mode off, and all right. Cool. Okay. Fantastic. That was the first one's turn. Who's next?
Dynn.
Dynn. Yeah, you're next. No, you do
Ow,
not
with
have
my- Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
You do not have X-ray vision. You cannot see through the wall.
That's fine.
Oh yeah,
You're
I can.
currently swimming above the house. As you can see on the bottom map here, there are stairs. So you're above the house. You're looking at a roof.
Okay, then I'm gonna have Brecky fly over to here, so I can see that there's a back door.
Sure. I'm gonna say that's more of a porch.
Well, yeah, there's a door right here, isn't there?
No, I think that's a
I
window.
Well, I guess
No, I see.
That's a
knobs.
door, because the windows have
that's a
like
door.
inside parts.
Yeah.
They're knobs right there.
Okay, I can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I'm going to because since I only had Brecky move, I'm gonna have Brecky break down the wall.
All right. Oh shoot! I need to pull up my phone.
Yeah, I might as well still just do that even if I can't see anything, because
I'm starting
If
to
the door-
regret suggesting that.
whatever, they know we're here anyway.
Just give me a second to get Brecky's stats. Right. Okay. One more second. There we go. Remove the old Brecky stats and doing the new.
Oh yeah, the hunter. I mean, would it help breaking through the wall since he has acid?
He basically just headbutt the fucking thing with D20 plus 4.
I want him to fail and be like, I have a big head.
He
and
rolled
big
an
arms."
18. An 18 is not very hard. He cracks. He was going through the door, right? Yeah, Brecky
Yeah.
just smashes through the door with very little effort. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Brecky is that basically.
He's 20 feet now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when we get Barry's icon in, it'll.
Hmm.
She did make an actual like big size token for him, like
Yeah, I did.
token background for him.
Yeah, I did.
You?
Yeah, you did. So we just haven't put him in
That's
yet.
right. I have to upload it. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
The DM has to upload them and then assign us
Who they go to.
to them.
Yeah.
A thing that I would do with my games is I would have a room dedicated to having nothing but the tokens in it, and then I would do all the assigning there, and then just copy paste the tokens on the maps as needed.
Jeez. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I just forgot all about that. Jeez, she's 20 feet long. Yeah, so
That'd be like about the size. Oh, sorry.
no, I was just saying that's Brecky pretty much breaking in. See right there, that's 20 feet.
It's really funny to look at compared to the people.
I kind of wanted Brecky to fail just so that like he gets like stuck in the corners. Like I have a big head and little arms.
Oh, it's 25 feet.
I feel like when this happened, I feel like if this happens, then I kind of like see like the demons. Are they demons? What's up with these things again?
We don't know.
No,
Oh, okay, well, I feel like these things like turn around, and so does the halfling, and they're just like, ah!
Yeah,
And they see
Yeah,
this
the
like the
halfling
giant
is, like-
20 feet creature.
screaming, absolutely just screaming at this point. Okay, so Brecky has busted in through. That's an action to take a charge attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, then
That's
my
his
character.
action, I mean.
Okay, his action. Okay, so that is my bonus action then.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, okay, then I'm going to come over here, and I am going to attack this guy
The blue
with the
one.
frying pan.
Okay, do it. Do it.
With the flaming ability. And for some reason my thing's acting weird. Okay, here we go. Go frying pan. 21
That hits.
for 9 damage plus whatever the fire thing is, right?
you really need to add that fire to it.
Oh yeah, I really should do that. I keep forgetting.
I think we agreed on 1d6 fire.
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll a d6, then I'll add that in later.
Add it now. Like when.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll add it in during some. Okay, so
One.
10. It's just basically 1.
10. Okay.
Would that be a damage 2?
yes. Put in damage 2 and put 1d6 fire
1d6. Got it.
and specify fire.
Under where it says like slashing and stuff.
And once you have that put in, just click the damage again. We're not going to add that damage, but just see how it looks.
Okay. Oh, whoops! I could have just pressed it again.
0 fire. Okay, you did something
How
wrong
does-
then.
You didn't put it in right.
Let me
You
see
didn't
what I
spec-
did.
You didn't specify a dice for it.
Yeah.
It says, oh, I forgot to press the thing. Okay, my bad. It had it on there, but
Yeah.
and I just
Yeah.
didn't notice that. So let me try that again. My bad. There we go. Damn.
Shame.
Oh, that would have been nice. Double 6.
We know
Oh, well.
it is working.
Yes.
Cool. Now for next time, because I'll be using my frying pan all the time, almost all the time.
60.
Okay, you
Okay,
smack
all the
this
time.
winged figure behind the head. Well, actually, I can't even say you stealthed up on it. I think it would have instantly like spun around as soon as Brekkie came bashing through, and he'd be like, "The hell."
Wow. Right as I fix the thing, a Dratini shows up.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Pokemon Go.
Okay, who is next?
Shandri.
Speaking of Blue Dragon,
All right, so Shandri is going to pat Groc on the shell. I believe in you having this, granting him inspiration with her bonus action. Then she's going to move to this window. She's moving to this window.
Mhm.
And look inside it.
Okay.
What does she see?
Roll me a. Start off with rolling me a perception. This is gonna be a multiple roll, just so you can like make sure you can even see. Okay, you can see. Roll me an Arcana.
can I roll perception to see if I notice her through the window?
Okay,
Wow, double 20.
that's a pretty good roll. These don't look like bats.
These are not bats.
No, these are definitely people with like, bat-like wings on their back. But they've also got horns on their heads as well. And long spiky tails and claws.
These are not bats.
No.
They
And
are
there's
certainly
two of
not bats.
Okay.
One definitely looks male and the other one looks female.
Oh, I
they're
can tell that with my knowledge
Oh
arcana.
no.
Whereas one obviously male.
Yeah, and they both look very attractive for being
Oh no.
winged.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh
Are they
no.
succubus?
Oh
Succubus?
no.
That's her place. Well, she knows that.
We don't.
Oh, she needs to let everybody else know that too before they enter.
Yeah.
Too late
So,
for one.
Hang on, I'm
you
gonna
don't know
check.
what a succubi and an incubi are.
Rolling Arcana.
Do you know what a succubi and incubi are?
Out of character, yes.
Yes, as a
Oh
player.
yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
15.
Oh, come on!
Oh, poor
Pride-
Nord.
I just rolled
Pride
a
did
21.
better than him.
Well, it
I would-
makes sense for
I
Pride.
feel like this is something that Pride would have studied up on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pride's a devil
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, true.
And Groc has been in many battles, so I assume that he's fought some at some point.
Can I roll Arcana too, just for the
No.
hell
You
of
might
it?
as well.
Yeah.
No,
No.
first you have to roll me a perception to see if you can even hear her from that far away through a wall.
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
that
She's
Why
makes
not
not?
on the other side of the wall. She's on the same side of the wall as them. Oh, Dynn has to hear her.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dynn.
Got it.
Perception, you said?
Yeah.
Your big ears come in handy here.
22.
You heard her.
Okay, Arcana roll.
Now you
Arcana
can
roll.
roll your Arcana.
Yes.
And
Nope.
Nope.
Super.
Oh, thank God I'm not the only one.
See, I've heard of some variant rules, and I really should start enforcing this. You can only roll if you're proficient in something. So, like, you're super not proficient
Unless
in
you have
Arcana.
Jack of all trades.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Well, are you proficient in Arcana, North?
No.
Yeah, technically I should have.
That would
It
be a
doesn't matter.
general intelligence check then on a form.
Yeah.
Pride is
It wouldn't
actually
make a
decent
difference
Arcana.
because it's a 2 either way. My modifier is 2 anyway.
same. It would have been a 1, regardless.
Well, Groc, are you have a proficiency in Arcana?
I do not, but Groc's also been in a ton of.
He's going to
fighting.
reference backstory.
For for all intents and purposes, I'm going to say that 16, even as a basic intelligence, is still going to be the same modifier, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
exact same roll.
She'll
literally.
help Groc out after she says and then looking over and seeing him being mildly confused. The sex demons. She'll clarify.
Ah.
Probably just standing there, stone faced, like son of a bitch.
Okay. Is this a bad thing?
Now it might be. They're very enchanting.
Oh wait, actually.
Basically,
The-
don't-
The whole,
Oh,
don't.
the whole thing is that
they charm people.
seduce. They seduce.
Yes.
Charm is put
Oh.
lightly.
Then I'm
Honestly,
okay.
Basically, most tieflings would come from most of these people.
Then I'm okay because of Fey ancestry.
Yeah, Norfinas cannot be charmed.
Yeah,
I
good
get
on
I
you.
get advantage, and on being charmed, and I can't be put to sleep with magic.
Right, that's what it was.
Whoops. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna just fire at them from this window. You boys might want to still yourselves.
Okay. Who are you doing your thing against?
When I
I
can see
imagine-
the best. That one.
Okay.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yes, I have a feat called Magic Initiate. Let me pick it. So I have my Eldritch Blast. Boom.
Force.
Jesus.
Okay. That's absolutely gonna hit.
Oh, this shouldn't be 600 feet though, but
I don't think
I,
that.
t-
yeah.
if I had the stuff, this is the remaining leftovers from the previous character sheet. I'll fix it.
How far does Eldritch Blast go? Is it more than
300.
It's 120 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It just shouldn't be 600. That's it.
Yeah. Cool.
Just-
You fire off an Eldritch Blast, and it smacks the red one square in the forehead, and it kind of rocks their head back, whiplashing, before slowly bringing its head. This is the female one. Slowly
Yeah.
bringing her head back down and looking straight at you. You got her attention.
Well, that's all I can do on my turn.
Yeah,
I
you
used up
move,
all my things.
you attack.
By the way,
you-
remember, Groc, you have inspiration.
Yes.
I did give that to you before I walked away.
Just kind of mark that on my. I get. I'll just mark that in my brain because I guess I got inspiration from a previous thing because it's still checked on my sheet.
It only lasts for like 10 hours, so if it was 10 hours ago, that one's already gone.
Well, this was a different, just regular.
Oh yeah, no, this was DM inspiration.
Yeah, not part. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of those inspirations.
So I haven't had to use that one yet.
Okay, that should be good there.
So is it Norfinas' turn now?
Yeah. Okay,
Groc is at the bottom of the initiative. What else is new?
I think I'm gonna be fine, so I'm gonna use my cunning action to dash and go straight through. So that's 60 feet. And because Blue is distracted, I'm
Yeah.
going to attack him with my hissing rapier.
Oh, okay.
And if I land it,
Yeah.
okay. So because of my magic weapon, hissing rapier, I will not do sneak attack damage, because it then allows me to apply, on top of damage, it allows me to apply 1d6 of acid damage. Let me see. At the start of each turn. So I think I got 2 sneak attack damage die. So basically, this guy's afflicted with acid damage for 3 turns, because on top of the 2 sneak attack damage die, you add +1. So, if that makes sense.
Oh, and it can't heal it.
But here's the thing: you're also forgetting.
Mm-hmm.
The healing magic does not stop process of the damage, but dousing the affected area in water for 1 round will end the effect.
You're
That's
underwater.
You're in water. We're all in water.
well, it's more like I think Ghost and I did agree that if they just took a turn to sort of like wave water, sort of try and clean it with the water around everywhere, that counts. So basically, they have to take a turn to do that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
otherwise, we would never be able to use fire spells here ever because
Yeah.
we'd constantly always be underwater.
Well, it's
So I
magic
think that's
fire.
a fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair that it needs to like take a minute because it's magic. They need to take a minute to like actually
Plus-
put the effort into.
Plus, this is
water.
magic acid, so
Yeah.
so yeah.
All right.
So that deals 10 damage, and because are we counting acid damage this turn or start of next turn?
I imagine it'd be this turn. You attacked it the once, and then it
Okay.
would.
So that's
Mhm.
1d6.
At the start of each. Okay, at the start of each creature's turn, it automatically takes 1d6 acid. Okay.
So
I think. Well, then at the start of its turn, it's not its turn, I suppose.
no, its next turn will be when it restarts at the beginning. So
And you did sneak attack.
yeah, but
Oh, you may choose. No, sorry.
yeah, I can't use. Yep, so I don't apply sneak attack damage. It's so the effect takes place. And because I use my dash, I can't use bonus action. So that's me done.
Okay.
All right. My turn then. All right. I will move right there. Okay. Gonna have to modify what my initial plan was. What I will do, I am going to cast Shatter. Look, it's an AoE effect.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that.
Have-
I'm aware I have a monk that uses it.
So basically, Shatter with a initial point of right.
What's the range on Shatter?
10
60
feet.
feet?
10.
10
Yeah.
feet from a point in which I choose.
No,
Any
what's
crea-
that? What's the range on you choosing it?
60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So you were talking about the range of the AoE.
All right.
Oh, DC 14, and you're doing against red?
Yep, doing it against the succubus.
Constitution. Okay. Let's turn dice. 20. Tied it. It got a 14. She
It
got a
takes
14.
half, then,
Takes
I
half.
think.
Read the
Yeah,
score.
half on a fail.
Okay, it takes half. Half of thunder.
Takes 3 thunder damage.
3 thunder. Okay. Red takes 3.
And I'm gonna snap my fingers and point at Norf and give him inspiration. Bardic inspiration.
Yeah,
We're dealing with demons. Well, devils. We can't.
Yeah.
We can't.
Me, I would probably be right in front of the door right at the start because I'm the one who knocked it down.
Hmm.
Surprising that you didn't use that other thing for once. I forgot the name.
The snowball.
No,
the-
The vicious mockery.
yes.
That's a
Look, I don't use it when I can't think of an insult. These are sex demons. What can I say? What can I try and do to insult them? Call them whores?
I mean,
I mean,
I'm
if-
sure they've heard every single sex joke you could possibly think of, so
You could,
maybe
you
try
could just
some
go with-
PG humor.
You could go with the Eloy method of, hey, you big dummy.
Or you could,
Your
or you could
mama
offer,
wears combat boots.
or you could
Besides,
offer to show them a card trick.
inspiration's worth more than.
Okay, so it's Red's turn. Red is going to turn to you, Dynn, and it's going to start whispering sweet infernals to you, Dynn.
Sweet
I need you
infernals.
to
That's
make
funny.
a
no, I
wisdom
can-
save.
Oh no!
Oh, sweet wisdom. That's my thing.
I can actually understand this.
Same.
Is it?
19. Thank God it's not a natural one.
Okay.
I saw that one and solidify first. And got really scared.
You do just fine. You pass.
What was that lady? You have to speak up louder.
She was rating off grocery items.
Oh, you don't have to do that. I can just sell you food.
All right. And then with that, she is going to realize that didn't work, and so she's going to fly back over that way. Yes, the halfling is going to take an attack of opportunity against her.
Is he gonna like bite at her heels or something?
The halfling? He's like a monk of some sort. He's gonna like,
Yeah.
like
Oh, he's not tied up. I thought he was tied up.
No.
no, he rolled a 3. I'm not even gonna add modifiers to that. You can probably assume that the succubus probably charmed him or some sort of
Yeah.
made it easier to drag away.
True.
But either way, she swam. She's moving over here now, and that was her action to try and do what she did, and then her movement. And I don't see anything in here about bonus actions. All right, so that's that turn. Groc.
Alright.
You cannot Gamma a fly. I said so that day in chat. There's no Gamma flying for Groc.
I will go back to Mechanis and buy a jetpack.
Or somehow get that magic.
Get some flight runes on your shell.
We just like attach them to all like the ends of your shell, like the openings of your shell, just so you can like hide in there and just like fly away.
I am going to dash to this guy, and I'll bonus action with my Wakizashi.
Can you only do that after you've taken an attack action?
Let me check. 2 weapon fighting. Let's see, is my dual wielding. Bonus AC. So you can use 2 weapon fighting even with 1 hand. Doesn't say that I can't. It just said, see, 'cause 2 weapon fighting, I can add my modifier to my damage on my second attack. And
Or like
dual
Wakizashi's almost always used for the second attack or something.
wielding- Yeah.
I'm just wondering if that was a rule that for dual wielding is all. It doesn't matter.
I
what
know.
weapon.
I know. For like a second attack action, like what I'll get at level 5, I have to do an attack action first. But it doesn't say anything about a bonus, like having to do my bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait. So how does it work for the dual wielding then?
Well, it just, in particular, or I've got the 2 weapon fighting feat and the dual wielding fighting style.
Yeah.
Or one of those. That might be reversed. The 2 weapon fighting means that I am allowed to add my proficiency modifier to my offhand attack, which normally I wouldn't be able to do.
Dual wielding is one that actually allows you to do that.
And dual wielding is what gives me the +1 AC when I'm dual wielding, as well as it allows me to use weapons that don't have the light neat status for dual wielding. Because normally I would be able to use my katana because it's not light, but I can.
It just.
Oh shoot! It's the first day of December.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So I'm reading it right here. Yeah. For 2 weapon fighting. Is it even like a bonus action to use 2 weapon fighting? When you engage in 2 weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier damage. It doesn't even say how that even works.
Typically, it's the you have, like, when you're dual wielding, you use your attack action for like your dominant hand, and then your offhand is your bonus action. That's
Okay, sure. Let's go for it.
that's how I've been doing it this whole time.
Yeah. Now that I actually had to think about that.
Yeah. All right. 17.
Yeah.
What about the radiant damage?
That I've already added that to it.
All right. Yeah.
And I don't know if they take extra from Radiant. Because
They do.
They're demons.
Well,
Makes
fiends.
sense.
Tomato,
Well,
tomato.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
I mean, if you were to hit that with pride, it would sting like a bitch.
Okay, so now you know what to do whenever Pride gets out of line. Just spank his butt with the flat end.
I'm gonna be honest and say that they are not taking anything for being radiant. It does not specify anything about vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
Mm.
It specifies resistances,
Yeah.
but if it doesn't specify vulnerabilities, I'm going to say that radiant doesn't do anything extra.
Yeah.
So,
That's fair.
blue is taking 14. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Blue has taken a lot of damage. What is that, like 34 already or so?
Something around like that.
No, didn't you do 12 damage?
I did 10.
Okay, I got it all worked out and done. That is that. Now it's Blue's turn.
He takes 1d6 of damage because of the acid,
Thank you. I forgot.
and he has 2 more turns of that.
Unless he takes an action.
Yeah,
So
would he be smart enough to figure it out?
Blue is going to take... I think he's going to try and, I think he's gonna go for you, Groc, since you're the one that just did a crap ton of damage against him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
He's gonna kiss you. He's gonna go in, and he's gonna kiss you, considering you're right there.
so
I
it
need
does...
you to make
Ah,
I need you to make a Constitution save.
you can't kiss that without a lips.
You pass.
I have big lips.
Exactly. I was,
I have a mask on right now.
This
I've got my
weird
my
thing
samurai
puts his
mask.
mouth on your mask, and even then, you had a beak. So
Yeah.
Well, he would have pretty much tried to, I don't know, seen that there was a mask. He probably would have kissed you on the neck or the shoulder or something, or the forehead. I don't know.
He's
He
trying to
would've-
seduce
well, if
you.
the mask is easy to lift up, you could have just lifted it
Well,
up.
it's connected to a samurai helmet, so
Oh, yeah.
you know, I kind of always would have thought that succubus and incubus would have had like a weird, like, blow a kiss at someone, like, ranged kiss version.
Oh
Nope.
god, like Boa Hancock.
Yeah,
Alternate
actually.
theory. He didn't know it was a mask until the lips got on there.
Sure, that's. Well,
Oh,
we'll say that's how he passed. So
So-
effortlessly.
Yeah.
So does he take 1d6 from the acid? Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, what was that?
I already subtracted that. Okay, Blue is going to kind of start looking a little nervous now that he's kind of surrounded. And he's gonna look back over to Red and scream out telepathically.
Oh, okay.
So
What, you
don't
never
hear anything.
screamed telepathically before?
You can kind of see the bulges, the veins in his forehead kind of bulging as he looks off to Red right there, and you don't even really need to roll an Arcana to see he's screaming something telepathically.
Like, you, like, try to read his mind, and it's just this screaming goat meme.
I do have detect thoughts as a spell.
Don't waste it.
Yeah,
I'm
don't.
not gonna.
Don't waste. Okay, for fun, just for pure fun, whoever is close enough or whoever wants to roll insight.
Sure.
Okay. 7.
Fuck it.
17.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Norfinas. Norfinas, you see it. Yeah, that's pure terror. There's a lot of fear and terror on this guy's face.
they are in over their heads.
Yeah.
Hey, big boy, you here to party?
It's really easy to tell when someone just weed themselves when you're underwater.
Yeah, it gets suddenly warmer and there's a pink cloud.
Did the water just get warmer here?
I think it did.
Okay, go Dynn, it is your turn.
All
I'm gonna
right.
say it's gonna be pretty tricky to get Dynn to do Brekkie to do anything right now that everyone's here.
Mhm.
That's true. It's kind of a small place. Okay, I'm going to first make Bubbles move to.
Yes.
What happened?
None. Just trying to do something.
Are you trying to load a GIF?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it?
Bubbles will be here and get
Is it
flanking on
PG?
attacking. Multi-attack.
Yes, it is. Trust me.
Last time we did that, you gave us Gary Busey screaming at a bell.
Oh shit, I forgot to do that.
Don't.
Okay, buddy, yeah, I'm gonna
Save
have
for
Bubbles
next
attack
time.
the thing with flanking or whatever.
Okay.
Murder sandwich.
More like a freaking.
Mosh
It's
pit.
more like
This is
freaking.
it's a four-way flank right here.
It's like a
mosh
freaking
pit.
murder burrito. Forget the sandwich. You're completely surrounded. It's a murder burrito.
Got wings.
Burrito.
All right. Both the multi-attacks hit.
Damn. Okay. Cool. How much damage?
I'm working on that still. Hold on, how do we do that? Oh, neat.
Oh, get this gift to work. This is too perfect.
Just put it on the Discord.
Okay. Damage has been dealt. Okay. That was your bonus action to get Bubbles to do something.
That's true. I might as well turn this.
How's it looking? Like, how does it look right now?
Pretty beat up. It's
All right,
not
then.
looking too happy. It's not dead or dying, but it's looking pretty beaten up.
All right, then I'm just going to hit him with the frying pan. I'm going to roll and swing and also yell, "Don't touch your don't put your horny fingers on my sensei."
He's my senpai.
19.
That's going to hit.
12.
Senpai.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, he's not looking too good.
Groc Sensei, get out of here and protect your purity.
So,
Okay.
real quick, I'm gonna put an emoticon in the.
There we go.
Intensifies.
That emoticon right there is just philosophy right now.
It's a
And
really
Groc is
impressive expression considering he's got a mask on.
That is true.
And you still know he's doing it.
His eyes
I'm just-
tell everything.
I'm gonna roll insight to tell if I can see what his face is masked.
Oh my god. Okay.
Right, but you have to do it at disadvantage because it's Dynn.
And it's a mask.
Yeah.
11.
11.
How stealthy do you want to be about expressing yourself?
Not at all. It's just like
You can
Okay.
visibly hear the.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna keep this. I'm just gonna smile. All right, my turn's done. I had my fun. I rhymed.
Okay, it's Shandri.
oh, stars.
So she like popped into this other room. I can't
Yeah,
see her anymore from the window,
No,
can I?
these are walls there, and
Okay.
I can say you can shoot at blue with disadvantage because now you're shooting into a crowd.
I'm not gonna. Instead, I'm going to just kind of crawl into the window,
Yeah.
seeing as I can swim, and I'm sure I'm window sized.
Yeah.
It's a broken window,
Yeah.
so you just swim through it.
Roll for damage from broken glass.
See, I saw
Or
her
don't give-
go this way.
Yeah, these are
so I'm
walls
just
if you
gonna
can't see.
sidle myself this way.
There you go, now you can see her.
Okay. And I'm going to shoot at her now that I can see her, but I'm not near her because I don't want to be within range of her.
You could have just gone to the door that was kicked open.
I could have. I didn't know where she was. I saw her saddled to this, but I don't know what this part of the room looks like unless I'm inside it.
Right.
Also, why not jump through a window?
Well, it's not really
Glass.
jump. We're underwater. She swam through a hole.
I know.
Yeah.
Didn't even look cool. She just wiggled through it.
Dongo, you're echoing.
Am I?
Yes.
I think
Weird.
that means that your headpiece is a bit close to your. Oh.
Oh, I know.
Ooh.
Oh, big oof.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
you would-
sad.
So that's only 2 points from a crit.
Click the name Eldritch Blast. See what it does. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason, it's
Wow.
automatically calculating damage as well.
I didn't know it did that.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so 12. Red's gonna take 12 additional. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Cool.
for whatever reason, it's also immediately rolling a single D10's worth of damage. with
Mm.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, that's just because the way that I have it set up on her sheet.
Yeah, you can change. You can remove that because you just click the name and that'll automatically roll damage.
I did not know that.
We all learned something.
Yeah.
So I was like trying to figure out how to make that happen on her sheet, and like this was like just from being like really experimenting hardcore with this dice to get the dice to do the thing that I
Yeah.
wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you have any bonus actions that you can take?
Yes, I'm going to give Pride inspiration. Being as he is the game's bard, he's probably never been inspired before.
There you go. Pride has now got inspiration.
He inspires himself constantly.
Yeah, usually when no one's looking, though.
Ooh.
Secretly, whenever he's just away from the group, he's like, "You're a cool guy, Pride. Don't let what they say get to you. You're a cool guy."
Then
But
his
now this
reflection
one
just
chick
flips
said
him
that
off
to
and then
him,
just walks
so it's
back.
completely validated now.
Who's a cool guy? I'm a cool guy. Who's a cool guy? I'm a cool guy.
And,
Anyway.
and then the reflection grabs a hammer out of the toolbox on Pride's desk and just smashes itself.
All right.
It's like that Skeletor smashing the portal.
Oh, the mirror? Yeah. Okay, so is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to move over here. Oh, wait, actually, if I were to attack Red, does that give me sneak attack? Because
I don't think so. She's not exactly engaged with anybody.
I'm sure she'll meet someone.
Yes. Yes.
beginning, you know,
Oh, she's a succubus.
I'm gonna at least say blue is not looking very good.
yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just quickly reading for sneak attack. You don't need advantage on attack.
I'm gonna repeat, blue is not looking very good.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, why not? I'll just attack Yen with hissing rapier.
That's gonna hit.
Yep.
You know, you probably would have been fine to go away. I always forget to mention this to people, but because of my sleep, it's disadvantage on opportunity attacks.
10.
10 does not kill him, but he is looking super shitty right now.
Okay. Let's see. I can still move. I am going to go over here by the wall. So I'm not in the doorway, I'm just by the wall. And I'm going to take a pot shot with
But
my...
attack of opportunity for leaving blue space.
Oh.
It's at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter, I'll just
Yeah.
kill it with a hand crossbow.
No.
Nope, never mind.
14 misses.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably.
Whoa, now it's Pride's turn.
Yep, go Pride.
Oh boy. Alright. I will move here. And then, since she's on her own, I'm gonna target the succubus with Snylock Snowball Swarm.
I don't like how any of that sentence came out.
Snowball swarm?
Yeah.
It's a spell.
It's a big ass spell.
It's a big
Okay.
whirlwind of,
Dexterity save of 14.
spell save DC.
I really want one of our two bards to learn seismic insult.
Alright, that's a natural 17.
Yep.
So
It takes half as much then. Takes like 8.
8. Okay. Barely even phased her at all. Barely even acknowledges that. Okay.
Well, I've still got my bonus action.
Do it.
Well, looks like you and your hubby are having a bit of problems just dealing with a handful of mortals. Especially when one of them's an inferior being.
What language do you say this in?
An infernal.
Oh, here's that then.
Oh, so does North.
But wait, you're not fighting it, Pride?
Oh, right. Wisdom save. Okay. One sec. Put that there. Good. Yeah, save that again too.
Ugh.
With a natural 18.
Seems like a really low spell save DC for a bard.
His
Yeah.
wisdom's not that great.
Actually, my spell save should be based on my charisma.
Yeah,
Well, you have it set as wisdom.
that would explain it.
Shouldn't be.
It might have got reset.
Yeah, no, it got reset.
Jesus.
Wait, no, because it says my spellcasting
Ability is.
ability is charisma. It's set to charisma still.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems kind of low.
Ah.
Whatever.
Okay. Either way, with a natural 18,
Damn.
it's still a save. So what is it? No damage, but disadvantage, or just damage but no disadvantage?
Just nothing.
Nothing.
Wow.
Gotcha. Alright, now it's Red's turn. Alright, after being quite insulted, I think Red is going to look to you, Pride, and she is going to say an infernal. Hey, pretty boy. Think you're gonna do some work for me now? And I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Whoa!
Fucking hell.
16. Right, just
Man.
flips through the bird. Right, just
Man.
flips through the bird.
North,
Wow,
North just turns
these
back
sex
and
demons
looks
are
at
not feeling sexy today.
North.
It's demons like you that make tieflings like me look bad.
Northness just turns and looks at her. Pretty boy, in saying in infernal, pretty boy is.
Pretty boy is really stretching it.
Yes.
That's what I mean. She's way hotter than him. That's why she makes him look bad.
Well, yeah.
She has a poor choice of men.
Alright,
I don't like where that arrow is pointed.
I think she's going to look over to Blue, and she's pretty much going to just, give like the 2-finger salute, and it's gonna run over to here,
Bye, Felicia.
Run over there. Two
I get
attacks
attack
of
of opportunity.
Yeah, 2 of them. You get 2 as well. It ran past you as well.
Cool.
Wait, I roll
finally
what, a
get
d20 for
dick.
this?
Yeah.
How
D20
far can these
roll
things run?
Roll
60
whatever.
They can fly.
60 feet.
Sweet. I
Oh.
finally get to use this.
Nope.
Hey, I also get bardic inspiration,
I can still
Okay.
chase after it.
which is 1d6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that hits.
2.
Wow. The cane sword is just a sword, right?
Yes.
That hits. Oh, okay, cool. Are either of these magical, or are they just standard?
Just standard.
Rapier is standard.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. So that's 1 piercing and 5 piercing. Cool. She's pretty much gonna be sayonara-ing, so that's why I don't feel so bad. And Blue, Groc, go for it. Put Blue out of his misery.
Alright, first I'm gonna miss with my katana.
Yep, no,
We're not.
you're gonna kill him regardless. He had 4 left.
I still wanna.
Yeah, he had 4.
I mean, just how thoroughly did you kill it?
Also, there was there was also the D6 as well. So,
So if you guys want to, that right on the map, that's where red is. It's
I can
about
still-
60 feet.
I can still catch her.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go ahead and let's see.
Heck, so could I, honestly, if I just get on Brecky's back. I'm like,
So yeah, I will move to here, and I will take aim with my longbow.
Longbow bonus action.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah. So, are you going to reverse Brecky out, or are you going to smash him, let him smash through another wall?
Ooh,
everyone, get on Brecky's back.
that's an idea.
Everyone, get on Brecky's back. We can still catch her.
That will take a turn for all of us to get on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
It takes a turn just to get on?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, because they have to move too.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just going to get on then.
Cool. You can move
I'm
40 feet.
Brecky can move all the way over to here at least. Like, he's got room.
He could.
40 feet. He could take an action of dash to move 80 feet.
I say.
Well, I mean, can he go through the door, though? That's the thing.
Nope.
Smash.
That'd be an action, so he cannot dash.
Yeah.
So
And he's
there.
on top of me. He doesn't have room.
Wait, hold up a second. If I just move this...
Brecky only has a movement of 40. She has movement of 60.
Hmm.
She's
Yeah.
not going to catch up.
No.
And yeah, I'm just going to have him move... I'm going to have him move me so I can get off and catch up.
He's still on
Can
top
you
of
not
me.
put him in the doorway?
He's still on top of me.
Yeah, you're gonna be blocking up the doorway. No one's gonna be
He's
able
still
to
on
get
top
out.
of me.
Okay, fine. I'll
He's
move
still
him
on
over here
top of
then.
me. There we go.
Yeah, thank you.
Jesus, sorry. I didn't mean to...
It's a large animal, and everybody's gonna be going for that doorway. So
Then I'm just gonna move him as close as I can, like over here, then, and move the rest over to myself. Hit with. Actually, do I have anything I can use to like stun stun her or anything? Maybe.
You could grapple her?
Okay, I'll grapple. It's gonna be weird, but I'll grapple. Why the hell not? I'll take my action to try that. What do I roll for a grapple?
You roll,
Strength, yeah.
I guess, strength or athletics, and she'll roll either strength or acrobatics or athletics breakaway.
God, I feel like they will be a lot better than me at that, so this is tough.
Groc will probably be the best one.
How does this thing look? Like,
Pretty fine.
all right, I'll just do it just to see if I can get it.
She's not so bad.
17.
Oh.
Okay. Strength
Not
check. I did
bad.
strength, and it's a natural 20 on advantage. Can I use inspiration to get the?
Yeah,
You don't
it's
have
Your
it.
advantage.
Oh, actually, yeah, I
still
forgot
a
you
19.
have.
I've
normal
never used the
inspiration.
inspiration for anything.
I mean, a natural
Right.
20, you can't, regardless of what the roll is, a natural 20 is a natural 20.
Yeah.
Still kind of
Well,
only
I mean-
equals 19. Because it's minus
Then
1.
It was my understanding that a natural 20, regardless of like the modifiers, is a.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm
Isn't
gonna
that
grab its
20 after
legs.
all?
Because otherwise, there's things with negative modifiers, especially at higher levels, that have it as
Regardless, I rolled a 3, so you
Okay.
got her.
Wow. Either way, I didn't even need the inspiration.
Go
No,
wings.
so you burned it, so then you could have it.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I'm sure. If anything, we could just try and get another inspiration if we
Yeah.
get lucky.
Hmm.
So yeah, I grab the thing's legs and just hold it down. You're not going anywhere.
You caught her off guard. So that
I
was
jump
your
up-
action.
I like to think that if I'm on Brecky's back, and then I just have him.
Okay.
Okay, Shandri, it's your turn.
Alright, Shandri is... I'm gonna take a shot into the dark. This probably won't work, but I'm gonna see if it does. She's not blocking the door, but she's gonna move to where she can see out of the door. Which puts her about within 30 feet. And she's going to use suggestion.
Ooh.
Ooh, you're gonna out mind fuck a succubus. Interesting.
Maybe.
Attempt to.
Let's see.
And she's going to suggest, what are you leaving without giving me a kiss, honey? Come on back. That's trying to get her to, like, not try to struggle or stop running away, that kind of thing.
Can the bard?
It's a reasonable thing for her to ask her to do.
Yep.
Mm,
Well, all I gotta
It
do
meets
is I
the
gotta be the...
requirements.
Yeah, and it's creatures. It doesn't specify
Mhm.
humans or... Okay, wisdom.
What's it
your
gotta
DC?
be?
So, wisdom versus my what?
What's your DC?
your-
Either way, I rolled an...
Your spell DC, which probably
14.
14 as well.
Yeah, higher than a 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
I rolled
Awesome.
A 9.
Excellent.
We're teamworking this so hard.
So,
I can take it back.
So she is now supposed to, instead of running away, try and get to me to give me that kiss I asked for.
mm.
This is going to
Yes.
work out really badly or really well for me. Unfortunately, I have to be standing that close,
Yeah.
and I use my movement to get there. So,
Well, we want to have to wait. Until it's turn to move anyway.
Yeah.
It's gotta
Yeah.
go through,
you can
Norfinas
put
and
yourself
Pride.
between her and me. That would be great.
Mhm. Basically made it to where she's not going anywhere. That's the...
Alright, so that's your turn. Norfinas.
Quick question to Barry. Does attacking her break the suggestion?
Yes.
Shit.
I'm still on her legs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but...
she's being grappled. That's not attacking. I kind of want to, like, tie her down and ask her questions, figure out what's going on, because she can communicate with us.
Yeah, that is...
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
we have at least one person who can't be charmed by her if they were to interrogate her.
that is true.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's right there. If you or any of your companions
Mhm.
damage the target, the spell ends instantly.
Alright.
She will warn you guys not to do that, but please stand between the two of us. She can't
Mhm.
get to me. While we, like, restrain her, tie her down, something.
Alright, I move next to Barry, and I'm gonna use... I'm gonna try and use something.
I got the grapple. I got that grapple in.
Yeah. You are currently grappling this succubus. The incubus is dead.
Uh,
Maybe some good demon blood and demon heart.
mm,
I'm sure that'll sell
Actually.
for a lot. I hear their parts go for something in certain circles.
So
Fucking prize making potion.
what is it? Okay, well, casting a spell disrupts suggestion.
Yeah, damage.
If it's not
only
damage.
Only if it causes damage. It depends on what the spell is.
I'm thinking of using Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
If that deals damage,
It doesn't deal
doesn't.
damage.
Then it, well, yeah, it would break it.
Tasha's hideous laughter? Tasha doesn't do laughter, it just makes it prone.
Yeah.
that's its whole thing. Like it's called. It basically by the flavor of it is that they're prone by means of they're on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
They're not doing any damage in any way then.
Yeah. And they just have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or they fall prone.
And would they be at disadvantage because of the suggestion thing on them right now?
No. No.
I don't think so.
No.
Not from the way not from the way I phrased it.
Mhm.
Her goal right now, so long as I can keep this up, which is for the next 8 hours, so long as I can make concentration rolls, is to come and give me a kiss.
See, but here's the thing. You should have specified me and only me.
Well, she did say come give me a kiss. She did not say for her to give anybody else a kiss.
That is true.
Yeah, you
Didn't say not
you
to.
Did not say that is the thing.
Mm.
No,
Even-
she
Damn it,
didn't
it's
say
like a
not to.
genie.
No, she said, "Come give me a kiss."
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Damn it, it's
gotta-
like a
The thing
freaking
is,
genie.
if she can justify doing that to get to me, to give me one, then yes,
Yeah.
that could work.
She could
Well,
have.
she currently has a kobold trying to hold her down to prevent her from.
Well, it's also
If-
not her turn. There's still two people between
Yeah,
her. And
Yeah.
If Barry
Yeah.
said something along the lines of "come give us a kiss," then I could justify what Ghost is saying. But Barry did say "come give me a kiss," so it was.
Well, you see
preferred.
how what it is the druid that I play with my friends. I use suggestion all the time, and
Yeah.
my DM is a fucking genie lawyer. You can make it that specific, and so it's ingrained in my head.
I am completely fine with your way of wanting to handle it.
Because she's still gonna make her way to you,
Yeah.
not necessarily the long way around, but she might still do other things to give you the kiss.
Now, so long as she justifies it as, oh, I want to do this thing, getting X will get me to the thing. She's trying to get to the most direct path to me.
Yeah.
Then yes, but just faffing about, no.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Alright, let's keep going.
All right.
they're
Yeah,
Norfinas-
Tasha City's laughter. If you cast it, shouldn't break the thing. She should still have the same goal.
she'll
It
That's
will
if-
just be another obstacle to her getting to me.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, if she falls prone, then would that end combat?
not necessarily. It's up to the ghost, I guess.
Hmm.
Well, if we can restrain her,
Yeah.
her wings.
Let's just see what happens.
Yeah. Okay.
You just want to see these two hot lesbians make out. I don't know. I think we should just wait it out and see how the suggestion plays.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna wait this.
Okay.
No,
That's
I'm
all-
gonna hold
yeah.
it. Okay, I'm gonna do this. As soon, I'm gonna hold an action. I'm gonna wait until the succubus shows up and gets in front of Barry's character, and I'll cast Tasha City's Laughter on her as soon as she does.
Oh yeah, you can do that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I've been learning about that.
Okay.
Yeah, held actions are really useful sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So as soon
Okay,
as
Pride.
Cool. Okay. Well, I just need to read up. Okay, that spell won't be good for holding an action. Brian's just gonna pull out his wand of magic missile and wait for the succubus to walk back into the building to attack, holding an action to attack once she walks in.
But won't that conflict with what I'm about to do?
But I'll just do nothing. I can't really do anything.
Oh no. What about that halfling back there who probably needs medical attention?
They're fine.
You know, the guy we were saving?
Oh yeah.
They were
Oh
kidnapped by
yeah,
demons,
that's
not
what
a
you have to
cult.
say.
He's fine. Like, no, that's
You
fine.
can
Alright, you know
at
what?
least check up on him.
No,
See
I'm
how
being
you
a dick.
doing? Not mind slaved, right?
Yeah,
Sure. Medicine check.
he's fine.
He's fine.
Okay.
There.
By the way,
Done.
Pride's a doctor.
Now he's a bard.
No.
Anyway,
So what's
Actually,
next?
yes. Pride is totally a doctor. He's gonna give you an injection of something that'll help the pain.
He's
It's
Dr.
a-
Feelgood.
okay, so
The cure is more pain.
It's the succubus's turn now, right?
yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so this is not an action. I'm rolling a strength check to see if she can continue to fly with Dynn holding on to her. You said you grabbed her.
She's gonna drag Dynn behind her.
That'd be
Yeah.
hilarious.
You
What
grabbed
do I
her
need to
leg.
roll?
You grabbed her legs, but you didn't grab her like her arms and all
Or
that.
wings.
You didn't
Well,
grab a wing.
Wait, was she flying before?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
If she was
Well,
flying,
she's
yeah, that's all I could
dashing.
reach, right? I'm only.
Hey.
All right. I rolled a 13. What do you guys think that Dynn should roll to counter that?
A dex check, maybe?
It's not like she's kicking him off. It's a matter of
Like, if I can hold on?
It should be
Yeah.
strength then.
I guess, yeah.
yeah, roll strength just to see if
could.
you're still holding on.
You could fail on purpose.
No, I kind of want to see what happens.
It'll
Well,
be
like, either-
interesting.
17.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it's half movement
Mhm.
because you're a tiny kobold. It's not like you weigh 100 pounds that would really weigh her down.
I'm basically like one of those things at the end of balloons that they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
You know-
so
you
I'm
know
going
this
to
girl.
move the
No.
succubus over here now. Yes, Dynn, you're following.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And-
This is funny.
The succubus is gonna go in for a kiss
When did
on
we-
you, Shandy.
Also, I got my hold action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that held action would be really great.
Yep.
Please have it not fail to save.
I mean, who knows? It could fail a kiss.
Okay. Whoops, no, that's silent image.
Alright, so succubus is going to go in for that kiss, and I need you to yes.
Yep, so
I need you to make a
I got a DC of 12. So
DC 12.
so it just needs to beat it with the wisdom save.
Wisdom. Natural 1.
Oh, thank God.
Yay!
Oh, thank the gods. Oh,
You just see as soon as she walks in front of Barry's character. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name at the moment. Because
Shandri. Well,
Sandry.
Shandri.
It's technically pronounced Chandri, but
Chandri.
others just keep saying it as Shandri.
You say your own name wrong?
Say your own name wrong because
You know what? I'm gonna call her Sandy because everyone calls me North. So
That's fine.
Well, I'm the one who calls you North.
At least on 2 occasions, I've called her Shandy. You know,
Yeah.
like a drink.
so
A nice key.
as soon as she
Or a
just,
shanty, like a sea shanty.
so as soon as the succubus walks in and turns to face Sandy, I just point my finger. I just do like a gun motion behind the succubus's head and just do psh, touches hideous laughter.
Dynn, I want you to make a dex check because you're holding onto her legs and she is dropped to the ground.
Can I do acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics, sure.
Whichever one's better.
No.
7.
The DC is at least 10. You're gonna take at least a D4.
Okay, that's fine by me.
Oh shit! Didn't see him though.
You get-
Oh, well.
No. Okay, so like I jump off of her legs, I backflip. I just do like.
Yeah,
Not with
just
a
into
7.
Groc.
Yeah.
And since Groc is more solid than you take damage. He's fine.
Ah, max damage 4.
No, I rolled the damage, thank you. You took 2.
Oh, you rolled it. Oh, sorry. I thought you said D4. I thought you meant me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
You took-
Blood Ghost is a kind god.
No, let him take the max damage.
I know, that's why I'm saying, no, you take the 2.
Okay, I'll take the 2. I'm sorry.
It's fine. So no, the 7 was to not get out of the way. Now you're pinned underneath her,
Oh well.
and you took 2 points of damage as her body kind of just flumps on top of you.
You get smacked in the face by the wings.
Yes, wings.
Could be worse. I mean, I could be under something uglier.
Like pride.
True. There could
True.
be plenty of things that are.
I mean, biologically, she has a nice ass.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
might
it's
also
so-
have what's that term? Vagina dentatum.
What?
What?
Oh, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. No. No. Please don't.
Movie teeth.
That's a really messed up
Oh
movie.
no, not that.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean like Alucard?
Ah,
I'm making a Helsing. I'm
Yep.
making a Helsing joke.
I only
bridge
know
joke.
Helsing from Helsing Ultimate, so.
Okay,
You haven't
so
watched the bridge.
that's the
Helsing Ultimate
succubus's
Abridged, I
full
mean, yeah.
turn. Groc, maybe you want to do something to put this succubus out of her misery.
oh, right there's trying to.
Chances are, if you were to get both your katana and wakizashi, you could probably take her out. You can do a lot of damage.
Yeah. I
So
also have-
Shandri did express that she would like to at least try and ask it some questions.
I-
Yeah,
I-
that's
So
why I
subdue
did.
damage?
Well, I happen to have 50 feet of rope.
Cool.
Yay!
Yeah, okay.
I tie the bitch up.
But not in a comfortable way that the succubus would enjoy being tied up. I just tie her up.
You
It's a
say that.
succubus.
You
You have no
cannot.
chance of that.
There's specific knots and stuff
That is
No.
true. Yeah.
that are proper for that.
Okay.
Let's just say this: pain.
We'll
Well,
just say this
that-
is hempen rope, not silk rope. So the hempen rope is about as coarse as it gets.
Yeah.
Also,
It
tie
is-
up her
Will you get
wings.
this thing off of me already?
No.
No.
The adults are
No.
talking at the moment.
I've heard of rump roast, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I just thought of tell Groc just to tie up
Alright.
her wings.
Yeah,
Well, Brad's
I
gonna
tie
go
her
check on the gnome, halfling.
Halfling.
gimbal.
And as I said, he's fine. Like
Your
medicine check
medicine
high or
roll
low.
tells you it's not a gnome.
Yeah, it's a halfling. Alright, I'm gonna say we are done with combat for the moment. She's tied up. Tasha shares laughter. Each of your choice.
You mentioned the hempen rope. Like the handbook actually specifies that it is hempen rope. So
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, to help you guys out with the interrogation of the succubus, I've got my good old trick.
Oh no.
Better fucking not be.
we're in a building.
It's a giant badger. Congratulations, you have a giant badger to help you.
Finally,
in
it's not an elk.
interrogation. I know.
Badgers. England. Badgers. England.
Brian just pulls out a fuzzy herb from a bag and he throws it down. It's just a honey badger. A giant honey badger.
Pride, do me a favor. Can you throw up the gif of the dancing badgers?
Sure, why not?
I want to look at dancing badgers while we do this.
I also had an idea that of what you could do with the dancing badger. You remember that Family Guy? I think it was Family Guy or Cleveland Show episode where they had where someone was carrying a leopard or something, when they were originally carrying a chainsaw, came back with something dangerous, something more dangerous, and it's just to scare people.
Sounds like Family Guy.
I can't remember what it was.
It could be either of those.
Yeah, either one.
I have seen.
I don't
literally
have
one
cable
episode.
TV, so I don't know.
I don't watch it.
I haven't
haven't
had
watched
cable
it.
TV in like 10 years.
I haven't watched.
Oh no, it was American Dad.
Oh, I super wouldn't have known that then.
Yeah.
It
that
was
would
a
make-
cougar chainsaw gag.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Oh, and so it was a chainsaw first, then a leopard, and then he came back with the holding the chain.
Tangents. We're getting on tangents.
Yes. All right.
So you're interrogating the succubus. The halfling is fine. At least from the halfling, you can understand that after leaving the tavern, he was drunk, and then after seeing such a beautiful woman approach him, how could he not want to follow her? Her trying to enchant him was probably one of the easiest things she's ever had to do. And as you're in, what do you want to ask the succubus at least? She speaks common. I'm just gonna save you that trouble.
Oh.
Our languages are Abyssal, Common, Infernal, and Telepathy.
I would have understand everything except for telepathy.
Telepathy? Never heard of that.
Telepathy? I don't even know her.
There we go.
No.
Yep, there's the dancing
Yeah, that's all the
badges.
badger's been doing in the room the entire time.
Sure.
Why not?
Okay, so I absolutely have to be here for this interrogation because I'm the only one sort of immune. So.
And you have a giant honey badger.
I'm just gonna get, while you're all doing that, I'm just gonna get Brecky out of the building through the hole that he made earlier.
Anyway,
She's still laughing, by the way, because I rolled again to see because every turn, and she rolled a 4.
Oh my god.
She's
Cool.
still laughing.
I'm gonna try and cut out Incubus's heart and cut off his horns.
I think she's too busy looking at the badger dancing, laughing to notice you. Okay, so roll me
Survival is typical.
survival.
Does anyone want to help me
a
assist?
medicine. Roll me a medicine because you're specifically going for organs.
Please be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
He is a surgeon.
Yeah, I'll let you.
Bride just pulls out the +1 dagger.
Oh yeah, you have that, don't you?
I forgot I was gonna give it to you.
Eh,
He's got that.
I got 14
So
other
committed.
ones.
I forgot I was gonna give it to you. He says he's to rip out the heart of a demon. You still want it?
Well, there's a +1, but then again, I already got 14 other daggers.
Bright Siegmer is Derek Styles in Trauma Center 6.
She's still laughing, by the way.
Eh.
Bride's now just holding up a demon heart and a pair of incubus horns. Nice.
First, she rolled a natural 1 to stop laughing. Then she rolled a 4. Then she rolled a 5.
Let's
We got time.
let's move her away from the door. You know, in case she tries to fly out of it.
Oh, don't worry. We can tie her up to one of these chairs.
Hey, Norf, got any empty vials?
Let me see. I got an oil flask.
There, now she's not laughing anymore.
Pride also
So
pulls
me,
out.
Brooke
like,
was
2
uncomfortable. My
flasks.
spell's over.
All right, screw it. You see Pride just start dumping out 2 flasks of oil. I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on them to clean them out. And then I'm gonna try and gather up some demon blood.
Sure, I'm gonna say with that 19 stands. That's a pretty good roll.
Okay. Okay, so I say we tie her to a chair before she broke out of the touches that he's left her. So
Same. I mean, I've got 50 feet of rope. I've got plenty to
Yeah.
restrain her.
Okay, what do you want to ask?
we should probably ask her what she's done with the other victims.
She ate him.
Okay.
Wow, who would have seen that coming?
Well, to be fair, it
Oh.
depends on your
Mhm.
how the
We don't know if she worked for somebody, if she's a summon for some wizard.
exactly. Plus, also, it could have been some succubi just drain the life force out of them and just leave the bodies. You know.
Hmm
But
We could
no,
have an entire ditch full of like really confused dudes.
Could be in the basement or in the attic.
Well, we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
say if you want, she works for Asmodeus, the ruler of the 9 hells. And that he opened up a portal to the various planes just to perform evil acts. And this is straight from the book, by the way.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to read a bit of Succubus and Incubus for you guys. Succubus and Incubus inhabit all the lower planes and the these dark-winged fiends can be found in services to devils, demons, night hags, rakshasa, and Yugoloth. Asmodeus, ruler of the Nine Hells, uses these fiends to tempt mortals to perform evil acts. The demon lord Grazgt, yes, Grazzt, Grazgt, keeps succubi and incubi as advisors and consorts. The legend speaks of them separately. Any succubus can become an incubus and vice versa. Oh, they can transgender. Neat. Most of these fiends do have a preference for one form or the other. Mortals only rarely see a succubus or incubus in its true form. However, for the fiend, typically begins its corruption in veiled, insidious ways. Blah, 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 blah. Lots of reading, blah, 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 blah. She was basically there just to eat and do evil stuff.
Yeah.
Well, guess we don't need to keep her alive then.
All right, time to kill her. Trevor.
So,
Whoa, another heart.
did Shandri have anything she wanted
No,
to?
she just wanted to know what you were. That was it. What are you doing here? We're people.
Oh,
Mystery solved. Kill it.
okay.
Let's let Shandri do the honors.
Wait, actually,
No,
one more
no.
question.
Mhm.
Okay, so these people that they taken had probably stuff on them. I want to know where they put the stuff, like items and whatever.
You just eat them stuff and all.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, right. Treasure Hoard. Give me a minute to open up the app for that.
okay.
Yay.
I'm sure they've been eating stuff, but where's the loot?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say you guys easily just dispatch her. We can have combat, but seriously, you guys have the numbers. You have a
She's
shark,
also
you got a-
restrained.
Yeah,
So Shandri declines the honors.
Mhm.
You go on ahead.
I think
So-
we can just safely skip this. Someone will lose some health. Someone might use a spell slot, but in the end, we know how this is.
Yeah.
So, here's the main question: do I get her horns and her heart?
Roll me another medicine check.
Whoa!
Roll above 15, and you can.
Come on, I want that heart.
Can I aid him?
I want to make potions.
15 is just a random number I made up. Yep, you got
Oh
it.
wow, never mind. Okay.
Jeez.
Whoa!
That's the second 19 in a row.
Yeah.
Why is Pride getting good rolls? He's not supposed to get good rolls.
Because he's carving up infernal
Because
beings.
he's gutting demons to sell later. He has motivations and priorities, damn it.
And greed. Greed is good.
Oh no, he's just carving them for potion material.
I would also suggest we bring these bodies back as evidence.
And we've got the town's local badass / drunk to corroborate her story about it too.
Yeah, well. Again, he's drunk, so.
Well, he was. I don't know if he's drunk now.
Hey,
Might have-
North.
Yeah.
Mind if I empty out your oil vials to get more blood from these?
I only got one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give him the oil flask.
I'll dump it out and cast prestidigitation and then gather more blood.
We aren't really gonna need the oil in this particular.
Not in this case, no. Plus, I would
We're
have.
never gonna need it.
Oh, I would have used it to set someone on fire, but you know.
I mean, if we can, it's dirt cheap.
That is true. Yes.
Okay.
While this is
So
going
make-
on, I'm gonna investigate around. If that's okay.
Yeah, I'm just reading up something about this. Roll me investigation. You see, this just seems to be like a random house. You can see like a couple bones in the one corner of various people that got taken away.
Mm,
But you don't really find too much in the name of treasure and whatnot.
yeah.
But you imagine that they must have something around here.
Well, before we go, I think we should all take a look around. Probably check upstairs, check to see if this place has a storm cellar or something.
I'll also.
Sure, why not?
Oh, I rolled a 20.
I'll say, Groc, you found all the treasures and stuff.
Okay.
If Found it.
Oh, that net 20 on the other side.
Okay. I'm gonna say in total, there's gems and stuff and this and that to be sold, but I think you guys are just gonna sell it for the gold, what it's worth. You find a total of about 125 gold coins accumulated between the people. And this is like a village. This is not like a major city, so
Yeah.
it's not like they would have a lot. And this is rounded up from coppers and silvers and whatnot.
So,
But you find a couple interesting items. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You find a war pick.
I cast Identify on it.
Okay, you find 3 things.
Okay.
You cast. You're gonna cast Identify on all. You can take the half ritual, which is not a problem.
No, I'm just gonna straight up cast Identify
On 1, 2, or 3 items.
on all 3.
Okay, just wasn't sure. You find a pair of Eyes of the Charming. It's a wondrous item. Rarity is uncommon. Requires attunement. These crystal lenses fit over the eyes. They have 3 charges. While wearing them, you can expend 1 charge as an action to cast the Charm Person spell. But since it's an item, it has its own save rather than yours.
right.
It has a save of DC 13 on a humanoid within 30 feet of you, provided that you and the target can see each other. So you get 3 charges. 3 charges, and it recharges at day. At dawn. You can get 3 charges per day.
Isn't that the spell that where after the spell ends, they instantly know they've been charmed and they get very aggressive with you?
That's friends.
Yeah, this is the Charm Person spell. Basically, this is not too far off for what the succubus would have done.
Okay.
That was what the succubus was doing.
Yeah, straight up.
That's something to do.
So, yeah, if someone wants to write down Eyes of Charming.
I'll take that war pick.
The second one, I'll get to the war pick. The second one, Eyes of the Eagle. Wondrous, uncommon, requires attunement. These crystal lenses fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
Those would be good for North.
In conditions of clear visibility, you can make out details of even extremely distant creatures and blah 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 blah. You get advantage on sight checks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
those
not very often anyone ever uses perception for smell.
Yeah.
So I
Being the exception.
yeah,
Yeah.
wouldn't be useful on you anyways. So you get a pair of Eyes the Eagle, advantage, and then a war pick of +1.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I'll take that.
So it's a D8. It's +1 to hit, +1 to attack.
Mhm.
Honestly, it's not that great compared to what you already have.
Yeah,
It's
I
a,
could
it's
see
a, it's a D8, not even fucking close to what you already have.
that. I mean, I have, yeah, and the D8 was the basic katana.
Yeah.
And then +1. So.
Yeah. If you let me have it, I might see if I can get it made into a chef weapon.
Is it well, being a fighter, you would have proficiency in it.
Yep.
Because, but is it heavy?
It says it weighs 2 pounds, or 20. I don't know. There's a
Well,
weight thing.
Well,
Hold
no,
on,
there's
let
a property called heavy for weapons.
Oh, type melee. Weight, I don't know. It cut itself off. Damage 1d8. Rarity uncommon.
I can look it up.
Hmm.
I can look it up in the player's manual.
Yeah, because heavy weapons I think require a certain strength to actually wield.
That's true. My strength.
So, what am I getting? The Eyes of the Eagle, or does anyone else want them?
Those would be best in your hands.
Okay.
Because you're the one.
Oh,
who
if
does
any-
the scouting.
Well, honestly, I don't even
They
care if I don't
have
get the thing.
Yeah, they don't have the heavy.
Okay, so you could use the war pick.
Okay, I'll get it modified to be a chef. And wonder what I could turn a pick into.
Plus, not only that, everyone gets 25 gold from the 125 gold
Yeah.
we found. So,
All right, I'll add
guys,
that.
and you guys level up. I had this as an encounter. I thought this was gonna be a lot harder. Each one of these succubus is a challenge of 4.
We just got lucky.
Yeah.
Like we avoided all of their charm things.
Yeah, all the
Honestly,
charms.
it might have been hard, but we got lucky.
Well, let me
Yeah.
put it this way: the draining kiss is 5d10 plus 5.
Jeez.
Glad I have a good constitution.
I got lucky.
The investigation I rolled, by the way, is specifically for her to find like items that look like they would have been of some value to you and stuff like that, so that she can return them to the lost loved ones. So not like, I mean, I'm sure the magic items would have been great to return to. She's not going to make her party members do that. But she's going to find trinkets and photographs and, well, not photographs, you know what I mean. Things that they would find value in, so she can return it to them. So, hey, I couldn't bring back the bodies, but here's a thing that they own that I know you might cherish for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to give back the war pick, I don't mind. If you want to give back the war pick to whoever owned it, then yeah.
Or just say, hey, the bodies are in that house. Go get them if you want.
Well, they ate them, so I assume the
Well,
bodies are
Well,
like,
there's bones.
There's bones.
Yeah.
And I just assume the
like
clothing.
unidentifiable, so she's just finding things that she can give
I mean,
to
there
them.
might be like clothing on them that would still be
Yeah.
identified. Like, oh,
Yeah, and like I said, if you want the war pick to give back, it's fine. I don't really need it.
Because these just belong. It's not like we just raided a bandit camp. These belong to like villagers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she feels bad just taking stuff from them. If they offered them back to us as reward for like, hey, thank you for letting me know what happened to my dead loved one, then fine. But
I mean, technically, you're police, so you can do that if you want.
she's not actually. She's a private investigator.
Private investigator, yeah, but
Yeah, yeah.
like,
She's not local law enforcement.
okay, yeah, that's true. I kind of get those mixed up.
She couldn't in good conscience take anything from here unless it's like awarded to her. So
Your
Can I-
guys' choice. Do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I now
I mean,
know,
I'm fine with.
I now know uncanny dodge.
Hooray.
Oh yeah, I gotta level up.
Yeah.
Yeah.